Alrighty, what is up, everybody? I'm back again with some more Spyro here. What do you say we get into some gaming and get some action happening? Big letter A's in the comments if you're watching the VOD after the fact for action, high intensity, A+ level speedrunning. So in honor of that hype, leave me a comment down below, and I will love you forever. I'll leave you a heart even. So yeah, we're back. Welcome, Ame. I see you there in the chat. I also brought back the input display as well. Rocking the tank top once again. Let's turn on that music, dude. What are we gonna do without the music in this game? Come on now. But yeah, yesterday I took the day off again. You guys know me and my days off. Oh my god, my analog stick's off. There we go. But yeah, took the day off again yesterday. Let me make the chat a little smaller. A little bit clean. But yeah, welcome. Oh, I see the issue. We gotta do just messing with stuff. Yeah. Alright, that's better. So yeah, so I brought back the fucking input display. I hope you guys enjoy it. Got it right there underneath my splits. Kind of a cute vibe. I even got I'm getting Aldeezy to make me an updated version of this input display that actually shows the left and right D-pad, which right now this one does not. But yeah, well, I'm gonna bring back the input display. Why not? You know, fuck it. You know, I got all the stuff to do it. It's not that much. I used to complain like, oh, I gotta set it. It's like another thing to set up every stream, but it's not a big deal. I'm already setting up a million things already, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, input display is back. I'm back. Yesterday, I spent pretty much all day learning Los Santos in GTA San Andreas. I was having a lot of fun doing that. I also went on a kind of a long skate around the grocery store. I got some grocery store sushi and then had a beer at like a bar that was nearby. That was like kind of fun. It was actually at a fancy Italian restaurant. I was the only one there. It was pretty cute. I left till like 1 p.m., you know, so no one was there. But yeah, I mean, the vibes were very nice yesterday. I'm glad I took the day off. I just really wasn't feeling like streaming. I'm just simply put. I was gonna work on video stuff, but I was like, I'm just gonna focus on San Andreas. Just follow where my heart took me. Also, yeah, I mean, I have been skateboarding more lately. This is like my... If I skate today, it'll be like my 4th or 5th day in a row of like properly like going out and breaking a sweat and stuff. So that's been nice as well. Yeah, good shit all around. So yeah, I feel definitely a lot fresher. I think day before yesterday, which was my last stream, I was really just not feeling into the game. Just wasn't feeling into it. So I think it was time I took like another day off, and I definitely feel a lot more into the game right now. Feel a lot more excited to be playing. So I'm glad I kind of took some time away. I needed that. But yeah, now we're ready to keep gaming and, you know, keep getting records and all that shit. You guys know my deal. What's up, Guillaume? Yes, Adam did a 120% run at GDQ yesterday, which was really cool. I told him GG in the Spyro chat. I don't know where I just went. Hi, Caves, I guess. And yeah, so that's cool. What beer did I get? I actually did not like the beer I grabbed from the bar. It was it's called Hardywood. It's like a local brewery, but their IPA kind of sucks. But yeah, they had a bunch of other taps as well. I should have gotten something else, but no matter. That's the IPA life for you. I mean, sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one. That's how it goes. And the bad ones are fine too. It's not a big deal. Hardy's Rocks? Like, you mean the fast food place? Yeah, no, I'm talking about a brewery called Hardywood. I'm sure Hardy's is delicious though. Come. What's up, Bradley? Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that. The 10 months. Yeah, I'm sure Hardywood makes like other good beers too. I mean, it's just like what is it? Great Return IPA is yeah, that's what it's called. Definitely not my favorite. It's okay. It's whatever. It's not like a bad beer. It's like, oh, so can't drink this or anything. It's like, it's fine. It's just beer, you know? What's up, Caleb? What's up, everybody on YouTube and Twitch right now? Hope you guys are doing all well. Is this a new path I'm practicing? No, it's not. Same old thing. What's up, Schmitty? let's head over to Metalhead. Yeah. What's up, Luis? Nice. What? Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Jump. Jump, you idiot. Alrighty, let's head over, let's just do some, I'm gonna do Jock, and then I'll do Nasty, or Rat Proxy, and then we'll do a run. Not feeling a super long warm-up today. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking the input display down there. Next to the chat. I'm bringing it back. And I'm having, I said this earlier, I'm having Aldeezy update it so that way it shows the left and right D-pad as well, where start and select are, so that way we can actually see every input. Back when I had this input display made, I literally would never press left or right on the D-pad ever, because I was just playing this game, and I didn't have any, like... Now even in this game I need it because I press right on the D-pad for Rat Proxy, but... It's kind of a funny thing, I would just never press... I would press up and down for the menu here, but never left or right. So I remember when I first got this input display made like years ago now, I remember asking DJ, I was like, okay, don't, just leave left and right out. Now I need it again. Not just for this game, but for whenever I play Spyro 2 or 3. So yeah. But yeah, you'll notice the right joystick isn't on there. That is a useless thing for any of the 3 Spyro games. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that's left out now. Besides left and right currently. Alright, let's head over to Nasty Nork. I've been a Nasty Nork. And yeah, thanks for the good lucks, everybody. We're gonna get into runs here in just a moment, so yeah. Oh, beauty. Love that. Love that. Hey, what's up, Laura? Return the input display. How did your stream go? I saw you were live a minute ago. How's life? How's the 14 tally, right? 5 subs if I get world record tonight? Well, it looks like I'm not eating tonight. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Look at all these beautiful rats. You cooked, very nice. Very new PB. Congrats. Where are you on the leaderboards now? Rocket triple. I don't even know what that means. Oh, I'm not enough of a 14 tally fan to know what that means. Oh. Oh, and gulp. I know what you mean. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Rocket triple. Wait, is that like a thing? I don't even know. I'm not that deep into gulp to know how crazy that is, but that does sound kind of crazy. Rocket triple, huh? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. God did. Gulp did. Fucking DJ Khaled. Alright, I mean, I got the idea with Rat. I should probably just do a run here. Get one more. There we go. Beautiful. Any recommendations on a good speedrun for beginners? The best speed game that you can choose for yourself is one that you're willing to put a lot of time into. I'm sorry that's not the answer you're probably looking for. You probably want me to say, oh, try Spyro 120% because that has the least tricks. But like any speed game or category is going to have a lot of like, you know, meta shit at the high level and very easy stuff, relatively speaking, at the low level. So what makes more sense than picking an easy game or an easy category is picking a game that you just like, that you have a lot of nostalgia value with, that you've already played casually a bunch and you kind of have seen most of the corners of the game and stuff like that. Focus on that aspect of it when you're picking a game, and then find a category that you think would be good to get into. That's my advice. All right, let's do a run, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. Is it a shirt? Yeah, I am wearing a shirt right now. But before I talk about that, I just want to say yesterday I was offline. I was basically here. Let me refresh my capture card. Actually, I think it's fine. I was basically day before yesterday. I kind of ended my stream early because I was just really not feeling the grind. So I took the day off yesterday and I spent most of my time smoking weed and playing San Andreas. I pretty much have learned Los Santos, but I still need to go through and like do some runs of it. And yeah, that's pretty good. First hour and a half roughly of the run learned, so that's pretty dope. But besides that, yeah, you know, I went for a really nice skate yesterday, you know, made some really nice food. I made some amazing homemade fried chicken tenders. I did them with like, you know, panko coating, you know, and everything. Super good. And today I'm going to be making burgers and chili as well. Burgers for now, chili for later. So that'll be fucking delicious. Looks like I've been working out. I've been getting, you know, like I said, I've been skating more, but I don't think my body is really making any, like, progress in that respect. I'm still eating, like, pretty... Not exactly eating in a calorie deficit or anything. But, yeah, to get back to what you guys are talking about there on YouTube, if you want to see me take off my shirt, all you gotta do is gift 5 YouTube memberships. Or, what the fuck, what did the other guy say? I forgot what the other guy said. Oh yeah, or you can just gift 1 membership and I'll do 10 push-ups for it. All right, so there you go. To everybody on YouTube that's like, what's with the shirt? You're looking buff. Okay, there you go. There's some incentives. The same thing applies to Twitch as well with gift subs there. Gift a sub and I'll do 10 push-ups. 2 subs, I'll do 20. I won't do any more than that, but 5 subs, I'll take the shirt off. Okay, so that's the rules. That's the name of the game here. If you guys want to show some support, there's your little sub goal. So let me focus on the game here, actually, now. Now that I've taken a day off, I feel a lot fresher in this game. Feels more fun to play again. Yeah, I mean, like, I just can't explain it. Day before yesterday, I was just not vibing with this game. I mean, that's rare that I feel that way, but I was just like, I'm playing all right, but I just don't get any enjoyment. And so I knew I had to take a day off. It was just a question of, I think, of just like playing too much in like, I think by that point I had been playing like every day for like a week or something. So yeah, I was just out of it, like Colin said. But yeah, I feel better now. Am I working on an any percent Senate? Yeah, I'm working on any percent no major glitches. I'm currently learning that category. English Ben has a really good guide on it for beginners. What's up, Caesar? Welcome. Yo, Chloe. Ooh, way the wrong way there. Okay, rip a blue, but no biggie. Watch someone play Enter the Dragonfly, they were not having a good time. Well, too bad for them. Caleb, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that, man. I'll do 10 push-ups in your honor. If someone can get Caleb's back with another YouTube membership, I'll do 20. After this run, or in between runs or whatever. You left a retail job for your passion, wishing the same energy for me. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in that same boat. I haven't worked a retail job in many years. Probably been like, what, like 7 years at this point? 6 or 7 years since I last worked at Guitar Center. What do you do, Melody? Everything about taking kratom? Isn't that like a fucking like fitness supplement thing? Isn't creatine the only like scientifically like proven supplement that actually helps with like strength and stuff like that? Uh-oh. Wow, I somehow made that. Yeah, what the fuck is kratom? I don't even know what that is. Is it like a drug or something? Yo, Dr. Walker with the 5 gifts. I am immediately taking my shirt off for that after this level. Fucking legend. What a god. Holy fuck. That was huge, Dr. Walker. Thank you, man. Yeah, enjoy that sound for 3 more times. Man, you guys, that was awesome. Thank you, Dr. Walker. You just made my day with that. So currently I owe you guys 10 push-ups and my shirt coming off. So shirt comes off right now. And fuck it, just for Dr. Walker, I might just do the 20 push-ups anyways after this run. But someone remind me after I'm done with this run to do that. There'll be one more little, there we go. Congrats to everyone that got a YouTube gift from Dr. Walker. What's up, Big Bird? Kratom makes you happy, takes away the pain. Yeah, I don't take any supplements. You know, I'm not like a gym bro or anything. So first of all, I don't like, you know, I don't have like any deficiency of any particular nutrients. So I don't need to take supplements. And secondly, yeah, I don't know. I don't care. If I was more hardcore about working out, I would consider taking like creatine or something like that. But that's like, who cares? It's all snake oil. In my opinion. Like, it's not gonna make, taking any supplement is not gonna make as much of a difference in my case as just actually going out and breaking a fucking sweat, you know? That's kind of what it boils down to for me. For other people it's different, but... What's up, Jamie? Thank you for the good luck. Good to see you. Yeah. Legendary lurk, Dr. Walker. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, Dark Artist, is I'm trying to get like a bit of workout every day. Ideally, I'm doing like a little bit of anaerobic and a little bit of aerobic every day. That's the ideal situation, so. In between runs, I need you guys to keep me honest and tell me to do 20 push-ups. I owe it to you all at this point. It could be used to wean yourself off of opioids? Well, okay, well, that's not... Wow, what a relatable problem for me. I'm just kidding, yeah, whatever works. You know, when it comes to drug addiction and stuff like that, I'm kind of the opinion, like, hey, whatever works for you, works, you know? Whatever helps you get off of, you know, heroin and shit, I support. Even if it's like an unhealthy thing, like eating a bunch of, like drinking a bunch of Diet Coke, or, you know, this is really common. It's like people who get off of like hard drugs, they smoke like a shit ton of cigarettes. They just trade the drug for another drug. Hey, you know, if it's better that way, who am I to judge, you know? So. It's kind of my attitude with all that. Yeah, Diet Coke. Yeah, that is a real like drug addict, like, you know, recovering drug addict thing. Like, or just like sugary beverages in general. Yeah, there's something about Diet Coke that really lends itself to addictive personalities. You know what I mean? I've never been a Diet Coke guy myself. Nice. I have been really into ice. They're called ice. They're like kind of tall bottles of like flavored sugar substitute beverages. They're like kind of like sparkling sodas basically with no sugar. They're really good. Sparkling ice. And they're fucking super cheap too. Like one like fucking tall bottle is like $1, so you can get like 10 for 10 bucks at like the grocery store, all different flavors and stuff. They're pretty good. Coke Zero and Diet Coke are not the same thing. They're just like, it's just slightly different, like, recipes or whatever. But this, I think notably the sweetener that's used in Diet Coke is aspartame, and correct me if I'm wrong on this. It's aspartame in Diet Coke, but stevia in Coke Zero, amongst other, like, chemical differences. Stevia, whatever. Yeah, the Coke Zero definitely tastes a lot closer to standard Coke. Uh-oh. That was bad. There, at least I got all the blues. Dude, fuck off, you bitch, man. I get out of fucking Clifftown and then I just start playing like a dumbass. Like, come on. Yeah, we got the input display back, Megan. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know some of you guys were asking where that went. I'm gonna try to bring it back, you know, now. Alright, only losing a second or two, but definitely missing a few gems. Hopefully not in the 149, okay. That's like 7 or 8 gems missed. 7 gems. Not bad for how sloppy that level was. You like the slim display? Yeah, it's because I just like showing the chat as well, so I can't use like a big ass input display. And I don't like putting anything over the camera. I could put the input display over my camera as well and make the chat bigger, but I was like, just leave it down there. We can do some layout, you know, messing around after, you know, between runs. Get you guys' layout, design, aesthetic opinions, your artistic opinions on where to put the layout. Because I will admit, it is like a little cluttered down underneath my splits, like the numbers and then the fucking input display and then chat. You know, it's just like a lot of information like all packed down there. So we'll experiment with some different layouts. Whoops. Yeah, I think it's fine like this, though. It doesn't matter. What's up, Puro? What's up, everybody? Just getting here right now. We're back with more grinding. We're actually on a pretty decent run right now, despite some sloppiness coming out of Clifftown. So, just hoping for the best. If I get the 36, the input display will make it more legit. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like I might as well just have it there. It's not... Yeah, it's nice. People like it. I like it too. It's cute. And then if someone's trying to be like all hardcore and study from my world record or whatever, it's like, okay, well, there's the input display, so... No bitches. No mames. Yeah, the input display, I was thinking the other part to put it would be like above my head on the input display. Like see-through. I don't know. Thanks for the good luck, Dirk. Had 3 hours of sleep since Thursday, man. Get some sleep, Megan. Get this woman some beauty rest. How do you do the input display? It's complicated, but you can type there's like a command that explains it in my chat. In my Twitch chat specifically, if someone wants to look it up. Yeah, there's like a retro spy how-to article that explains it in more detail. Basically, you need to buy an Arduino, you need to buy a spliced controller extension cable that can plug into your console and an Arduino. Then you need to make custom firmware and download special software for the Arduino. And then after all of that, you get the retro spy firmware installed on it. And then your controller's plugged in and, you know, all these cables everywhere. And then you have to make a custom, like, actual skin for it, which is easier said than done if you're fucking stupid like me. So I have Aldeezy helping me with an updated skin here in a minute. So yeah, that's like the basic TLDR. Yeah, it is too complicated. It really is. For getting it working on console, it is annoying. If you play on emulator, it's a lot easier. You can just download like a program and it'll just read your inputs for you. But on console, you have to do all that Arduino bullshit. Oh, speaking of like weird controller stuff. No, thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate that. Speaking of weird controller stuff, I am picking up, or I'm getting in the mail a new GameCube controller that is called a PHOB, P-H-O-B, which is a custom motherboard GameCube controller that I'm going to be doing some mods to. Just so I can have like a good Smash Bros controller. And one that can Z-jump as well. I do want to learn how to Z-jump in Melee for more optimal aerial timings. Your ears. Is it too loud? That was loud for me. I don't know if that was too loud for you guys. Maybe I should change the raid alert. Louder. Got a 143. Congrats, Nonos. Proud of you. Legendary stuff. Now, you've been flying through the 140s. Didn't you just post a 149 like 2 days ago? Good job. Yeah, shirt is off. We got some generous homies in the chat donating for that. What's up, Cookies? Your ears shit. Is it like too loud? It was pretty loud. All right, I'll turn it down. One sec. All right, my alerts are my Twitch alerts are turned down now. Got a 149 2 weeks ago. Red Poverty School. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's big. I did not stream yesterday. It was a really nice day off, though, I gotta say. Skated, played San Andreas, smoked a bunch of weed, had a bunch of beers, made some delicious food. It was a good day. What's up, Agent? I'm doing good, man. Hello. Sloppy. Dude. Fucking dog shit. My last PB was over 2 months ago. Roughly. It was from before I went to Missouri, so it's gotta be like just over 2 months. How does smoking and drinking bode with me? Like, are you asking me if like it's a problem? The answer is no. I did just spend 2 weeks like being sober, so I feel okay with drinking now, but for me, I mean, I think I keep it pretty moderate. And there are times in my day, depending on what I'm doing, where I don't smoke or drink. And by smoking, I mean smoking weed specifically. And by drinking, I mean drinking beer specifically. So yeah, I did drink like I think 1 beer too many yesterday. I think I had like 4 little 12-ounce IPAs across the whole day. But I don't feel hungover or anything. I feel good. I also get a really good night's sleep every night as well. Like I don't have to wake up super early, so hangovers aren't as bad for that reason. But all things considered, you know, like alcohol is not good for you. Weed's not good for you. Or it's not good for me, I should say. But for a day off, like, hey, you know, I'll take it. Not every day has to be lived like perfectly in the balance in my book, but some people, like, I understand, like, are not like capable of having such an approach, you know, too addictive or whatever. So to you guys, you know, I say I respect it, you know. I respect the moderate, like, however you need to cap yourself with stuff, I respect it. So yeah, that's kind of how those things are in my life. Hopefully that answers the question, I guess. I might have missed blue, but that's alright. You muttered sloppy. Hold on, I'll read that in a sec. Damn, I missed 2 blues here now. That wizard's a bitch. You muttered sloppy during mort practice. It dawned on me. You muttered sloppy? What does that mean? Or like, you mean like you were, from what I understand, what you just said is that you were playing and you were like, oh, sloppy. And that like reminded you of me? Is that what you're saying? I have news for you. I am not the only speedrunner that does that. That's not like a me thing or anything. That's like, I'm pretty sure everybody who has ever speedrun fucking makes a minor mistake and it's like, ugh, sloppy or trash or what, you know, they just say it under their breath. Pretty sure every speedrunner does that. So don't worry, you're not alone. I'm honored that you would think of me. Yeah, yeah, like the little, the tish noise. So, okay, so I get this question a lot, Nostradamus. The reason I don't supercharge into the spring chest is because I'm grabbing blue gems through the wall there. Okay, so if you go back and look, you'll see I supercharge against the wall instead of the spring chests, and so I grab gems through the wall that way. If I do it through the spring chests, I cannot grab those gems through the wall, and so it is slower. I'd have to grab them, you know, I have to spend more time grabbing them later. I need to just make like a command about that, because I get that question almost every run now. I explained it in my any percent commentary video, but hey, you know. Just one of those recurring questions. It's all good though, don't feel bad. How am I doing? I am doing pretty good. Did I stop running Trifecta? Yes, I did. Welcome, Augustine. I hope you enjoyed the stream. What's up, Kale? Thanks for the good luck. Wow, barely. No. No! It's fine. World record's just dead now. Next treadmill stream? Probably not soon. Probably not soon. Was Saturday bad? I don't remember. Was that day before yesterday? Yeah, day before yesterday was bad. I played bad and I was in a bad mood. So if you want to see that stream, go ahead and check that out on my YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. But yeah, so I took a day off yesterday because I was just not feeling this game. And yeah, I'm glad I did because now I'm feeling this game. So, you know, time heals all wounds, as they say. But yeah, this run fucking sucks now. I should be ashamed of myself. I hate everything. What's my favorite homeworld aesthetically? I don't know. Magic Crafters is pretty cool. I like all the snow and mountains and stuff. Next question. I'm ready. I'm ready with these questions, man. Just keep knocking them. All right, favorite level, Dark Hollow for nostalgia, Wizard Peak for variance and gameplay. Okay, favorite song, High Cave / Treetops. Did you know they share a melody? Okay, what's the next one? Favorite what? Next question. I'm ready. Bam, bam, bam. Favorite Lumi Laura? Oh man, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Most of them are F tier if I'm being honest. I'm just kidding. You are my favorite Lumi Laura. The one and only. God, fuck! I kind of want to reset. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Dude, I can't get a single gem. If this gem count is ass, I'm gonna reset. I mean, this could still be a good run. I probably shouldn't reset, but I just want to. Favorite Justin Bieber song? It's gotta be Baby, of course. Or Penis, as the way I know it. Penis, 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 oh. I guess technically, I also like the fucking Kid Laroi. Kid Laroi song, I forgot how it goes, but it's like, I do the same thing. I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even though I said I never would. Told you I'd change, even though I tend to change. I like that one. I think Justin Bieber's in that song as well. I feel like I shouldn't reset quite yet, even though world record's dead. I'm having too much fun, you know? Favorite proxy? Rat proxy. No, actually, I take it back. Credit skip. Credit skip's gotta be the best proxy for me. Most least unfavored enemy? I love, even though everyone hates them, I love the frogs in Misty Bog. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sexually attracted to them. No, I'm just kidding. The frogs in Misty Bog get such a bad rep, and it's classic case of everyone sucks at this game, and so they just blame the game. That's my honest opinion. If you hate the frogs in this game, it's because you suck. And that's okay, if you can acknowledge that. But most people are like, oh, they licked me, even though I don't know how to flame charge. God, they suck. That's literally everyone's opinion on them. These guys can fuck right off, though. The actual shrub guys. Those guys are just fucking assholes. But the frogs are chill. He's gonna eat me. Oh, I got lucky. Wow. Oh my god. That was kind of awkward. Motherfucker ran to me pretty quick there. You got so drunk they kicked you out of Kennywood Amusement Park? I've never heard of Kennywood Amusement Park. That sounds like some state fair, you know, jankiness. You have to be pretty belligerent to get kicked out of an amusement park. And you know what's sad is, like, you know, you'll see it. You'll see people being that fucking, like, sloppy or, like, or entitled. I don't know what it is about amusement parks. They really bring out the Karen in people. Which is sad because it's a place that you go to like have fun, you know, and people really People fucking argue with the staff about like, oh, you're not gonna let my kid ride. You're racist. Dude, I swear to God, I saw that once. Kid was too small to ride, and the fucking uncle was like, this is oppressive against black people. He was literally saying that. He was like, I gotta talk to your manager because this is just discrimination right here. They're like, he's literally going to fall out and die. It was just like everybody in the fucking line was like, get this fucking guy out of here. I can't believe you wouldn't let my kid be in danger. This is racist. Yeah, once that card gets played, I mean, fuck. There are no winners. Yeah, I'm glad you like the input display, Geo. Oh, this is gonna be slow. I think I can catch this though. Yeah, even though people like that are a bad vibe, people who like complain at fucking amusement parks and restaurants and stuff, like loudly and annoyingly, Karen status. Even though those people are a horrible vibe and they totally kill whatever's going on, you just gotta look and laugh. I mean, it's like a real, I think as an onlooker, it's like, wow, this person, I mean, this is sad. On one end, this is sad, but on another end, this is just fucking hilarious that people like this exist. It's just goofy. People are just goofy for that. Can't let someone like that ruin your day, you know? Kind of have to just take it. It's one of those things that you like take a step back, you know? And be like, wow, people are just dumb and that's funny, you know? Nice, look at that. Oops, slow. Spyro themed park, how sick would that be? I think it would be pretty tacky if I'm being honest with you. Like, this is my honest take. Like, Spyro and Crash themed merch, especially the stuff that's come out like after their remakes, I just think, like, I just find it, I'm sorry, like, to those of you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys have Spyro and Crash like merch. I find a lot of it really tacky personally. Like, just like, I don't know. Just dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm offending some of you with that. It's like, I'm definitely not, like, on that vibe. Like, look, if you got a Spyro shirt or whatever, hey, that's awesome, but... like, I don't care. Oops. Yeah, dude, the fucking 3D printed crystal dragons are cool. I'll give you that. Those aren't tacky. Those are cool. But like this, the fucking, what is it? The Spyro controller holder. I know some of you guys have that. He's just standing there like 90% of the time. He's just holding nothing. He's just looking at you menacingly. That thing is kind of cool too. I gotta give it up. Some of it's cool, I think, but like, I don't know. Some of it's also pretty tacky as well. Just my honest take. Like, just because something's tacky, like, I keep saying the word tacky, or like cheesy is like another word. Just because something's cheesy, it's like, that doesn't mean it's like inherently bad or whatever. It's just, you know. Like, something can be cheesy and cool at the same time, you know. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm not hating on any of it or anything. But yeah, Spyro themed theme park. Oh my god, that'd be like the cheesiest thing ever. Like, I can already see, like, the fucking Spyro roller coaster design that's like a dragon or some shit. Hey, whatever. Why am I over here hating on this? I really can't be. I'm basically alienating my entire audience right now. I'm sorry, guys. I take it back. Spyro, everything that's Spyro related is super cool. I take it back. Yeah, a trolley coaster. There you go. I'd ride it. Man, how did I lose that much time there? Holy fuck. Did I like die or something? I missed the out of bounds, surely. Spyro themed skate park, dude. I would love to like ride like the skate parks in Spyro 3 in real life. That would be a lot of fun. I would actually fuck with that. Oops. There we go. Oh my god, I need that. What does a proxy IRL look like? I don't know. When you get squeezed in between two titties. When your penis slips out between two boobs. That's what an IRL proxy looks like. To fail safe. It's lagging like crazy today. Oh yeah, I am dropping frames. Sorry guys, I just saw that right now. It's my bad. It's my bad. I'll try switching servers after this run or something. I'm never gonna do a speedrun of anything except Spyro Strange. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna speedrun Rayman. But the good news for you, Strange, is that there are people that do that. You can just find them online. That's the good news for you. I have done casual playthroughs of Rayman, which I'm assuming you've seen. Rayman 2 and, yeah, I think that's it. Or wait, was it Rayman 2? I don't remember. Yeah? Yeah, I think it's Rayman 2. But yeah, I'm never gonna speedrun that. Yeah, it's the frames seem to have stopped dropping right now. They were shitting themselves earlier, but they're okay right now, it seems. Oh, no, just kidding. Right when I said that, they started sucking. Yeah, I'll mess with it after stream, guys. Sorry. Even though it's literally something that I have no control over, I might as well apologize, right? God damn it. Your foster daughter likes Rayman Legends? Dude, I'm so happy for her. That is great to hear. I wish the world was as big and wide to me as it is to her. I wish I didn't look at every video game and was like, wow, how is this gonna suck? But instead I saw things the way she did that like, oh hey, this is fun. There is nothing negative about any of this. Like, she has it right. Honestly, not me. If I played Rayman Legends, I'd just be complaining the whole time. But I should be more like your daughter or whatever. Whoa. What the fuck? I'm an idiot. You thought that was a Nintendo friend code next to Jock? It kind of looks like it. This run sucks. This run was like okay going into Bog. It just sucks now. But whatever. No reset. You can't stop me. I guess Twitch can. My frame's fucking dropping. Alright. Give me a rat. Close. It was a good attempt. Have I ever had rabbit? Like, have I ever eaten rabbit, you're asking? No. Oh, that should work. Okay! Cool game! That was cool. I could have just glided higher as well. I, like, cut off my glide earlier than I needed to. Come on, dude. Okay, it's gonna be like this then. Alright, understandable. His spring goes stiff when you get- oh, you're talking about Jock? Yeah. He gets a little torqued. I have to wait for this. Come on, dude. Come on. See you later, Sora. You leaving? I really should have just reset this run once I was in Beastmakers. But whatever. I finished it. You can't stop me. This rat cannot stop me from finishing this run. There we go. Who's my main in Melee? It would be, Fox. I'm a Fox player. Solo Fox main. I don't even play around with other characters. Oops. Dude, I literally, my finger slipped off the fucking stick there. That was awesome. Lucas? Lucas, I don't believe is in Melee. Is he? Maybe he is. I don't think he is. Is the rat consistently terrible? No, sometimes I get it first try. Sometimes. Are you high? Yes. I think it's just Ness in Melee. First run at the end. Hey, thanks for the support. I always appreciate positive messages. So that was the first game you ever owned? Dude, love to hear that. Same. Actually, same here. I mean, I don't know if you can own a game at age 3. I mean, it was kind of my parents owned it, technically. But it was allotted to me, we'll say. Terrible run, but GG. Still sub 40 did somehow. Where's the treadmill? I do not plan on doing a treadmill thing anytime soon again, but if you are curious, I did do that stream a little while back, and the VOD of it is on my second channel. If you type !clips in the chat, or click on the description, you can go watch the treadmill run instead of bothering me about it in my chat. Mexicola, thank you for the Prime, and Magic Lee L111111, thank you for the Prime. 28 months and 2 months as well from Mexi. Magic says, yo, nice run, and hope all Spyro enjoyers hagged. What does that stand for? Oh, have a good day. Hagged. Thank you. And Mexico said a sub for finishing a frustrating run. Hey, thank you. Thank you. 20 push-ups. Thank you for the reminder. I have to do some push-ups right now. We're gonna do some more runs here in a moment, but I gotta do my push-ups. Ignore the big pile of laundry right there. All right, here we go. Hold on, let me stretch. Here we go. 20 slow ones. For the fans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, that was good. I could have kept going for another couple, but I don't want to overdo it. That was good. My form is off. You're gonna hurt your shoulders. Hey, thanks. Thanks for the support. I don't think those go low enough. Your form is off. Man, you guys, I should just not do this in front of you guys anymore. You guys are fucking assholes. I didn't ask for you guys' opinion about how good they are, alright? I don't remember the part where I signed the fucking 24-hour fitness with the YouTube chat being my goddamn fucking trainer here, alright? I don't remember that part. Fucking bitches. Fucking little bitches. Alright, you go do them right then. Alright, why are you fucking telling me? I don't give a fuck. You go do them then. You're saying it like I fucking give a fuck. Whether they're fucking perfect form or not. You say it like I'm an actual fucking bodybuilder or so. You're gonna hurt your arms. Oh, boo fucking who, bro? Boo fucking who? I'm gonna hurt my arms. You're gonna hurt these nuts having them in your mouth that long. It's well, my honest opinion. Maybe you should try taking them out after glazing me for this because I'm like all out of breath here. All right, let's do another run. No, but you're probably right. My form was probably atrocious. I'm not gonna deny that. 30 years old, crying like a baby. Where? I can't handle criticism. What's up, Clueless? Thank you for the tier 1. Deo Fitness Arc, thank you, man. Let's do another run. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't think oh, you know what? Actually, I have to change my, what's it called? I have to change my Twitch server. Because I'm dropping frames right now like crazy, so let me mess with that. I'll be right back on Twitch, okay? So I'm gonna go offline on Twitch. I'll probably stay online on YouTube, but I'm gonna go offline on Twitch. I'll be right back.
12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000? What about this Ganasty Gnork character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnork is a simple creature. Simple. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the
I have to disconnect the Twitch account and then reconnect it. Which takes fucking forever.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Twitch. Oh my god, okay, I gotta get my phone for the token. The login token. Let's find that. You have to fully disconnect and reconnect your Twitch account just to switch servers. So stupid. Computer, submit. Okay. See if it works now. Alrighty, what up? I'm back. I'm back on Twitch. Where are my Twitch motherfuckers at? No, I've never played any of the Game Boy Advance Spyros from Down Under. Looks like the bitrate's better now, so let's get into another run. No dropped frames anymore, hopefully. Stuart Copeland did the music for the original trilogy. Thanks. It's looking smooth, yes indeed. Hopefully my runs are looking smooth here. We'll see what happens.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
My ass is looking smooth. Wow, thanks. What is needed for any percent? You need 6 in order to meet the balloonist requirements to reach Nasty Nork. You need 6,000 gems, 50 dragons, and 5 eggs from the thieves that go like, no, 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 no. They sound just like that. Stuart Copeland's dad founded the CIA. I didn't know that. The corruption runs deep, I guess. Rayman 1 has a good soundtrack. I don't think I've really given it the time of day. I should probably check it out. What's up, Dungeon Master? How you doing? Yo, is Stud Nico still here? Nico, where you at? Ads? Yeah, I feel that. Watch on YouTube, exclamation point YouTube in the chat. What's up, Ludwig? Who takes a larger cut for membership, Twitch or YouTube? It's the same. Because I have Partner Plus on Twitch, so I get 70-30 on there. And just by default, YouTube memberships are 70-30 in my favor. So it really doesn't matter which one you sub to, or both, even. In that respect. Who doesn't use an ad blocker? I mean, they're tough. It's like an arms race between ad blockers and like video streaming sites. So I don't blame people for like struggling with it. I mean, even if you have an ad blocker, sometimes Twitch ads or YouTube ads just get through it. Who's a dream YouTuber I'd like to collab with? I don't really want to collab with anyone. I know that sounds like pretty like whack of me perhaps, or like stupid, but I prefer just kind of doing my own thing personally. I'm not necessarily trying to climb up the clout ladder of YouTube or anything. Be your Spyro coach? Dude, you know, I actually do offer, unironically, I do offer lessons. If you're curious, reach out to me on Discord. Thanks. What's up, DZ? Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for helping me with the display. What's up, Ludwig with the tier 1? I see that right up there. I'll take a look at that in a moment. For some reason I didn't hear the alert. Or maybe yeah, I guess I just didn't hear it. But yeah, thank you for 34 months, Ludwig. Says you've been subscribed for 3.7 pregnancies. Wow. That's hot. Lessons on Spyro or, you know, whatever. Mostly just Spyro speedrunning. Or if you're like, you know, a new content creator, speedrunner, I can give you insight into balancing speedrunning, the mentality with persevering in speedrunning, as well as the mental sort of strategies for doing content alongside that. But yeah, it's mostly like Spyro speedrunning lessons. But all of those adjacent type things are fair game as well. I think it's fair to say that I'm an expert in that field. If Moist Critical approached me and asked me to be a part of a video, would I turn him down? I mean, it just depends what the video was. If the video was like, hey, I'm making a video about how you're a fucking asshole, like, I'd probably be like, yeah, no, I would not like to collaborate on that. Yeah, if someone wanted to collaborate with me, I'm open to that. But the original question was, who do I want to collaborate with? And those are different questions. And I don't want to collaborate with anyone. I don't care. But if someone wants to do a video with me or something, you can just reach out. I'm open-minded. Summoning Salt, Tomato Anus. Yeah, those guys are cool. But yeah, I have no desire to, like, do anything like that. It's just, I think it's like an outlook thing. I think some creators, like, really feel like, you know, they need to collaborate with other people, or that's, like, something they should be trying to do all the time. I'm just not like that. So it's all good. It's no disrespect. What's up, last name handy? Which Spyro game am I the best at? This one. The dragon eggs are, they don't even have dragons inside them. They're just like big fruits. I like that. How'd the video with Ricky come about? Well, he reached out to me. He was like, hey, I'm making a video. Like, first of all, are you okay with me making a video about you? And secondly, would you like to do an interview for it? And I said yes and yes to both of those things. That was back in 2020. And yeah. Would I restart the run if I were to fuck up 5-10 seconds in versus... It just depends on what the mistake is, Ivan. And also it just... Fuck! Fuck! Should have had that. It also just depends on what how I'm feeling that day as well, because some days I'm just like some days I'm more willing to take little mistakes rather than others. Some days I'm willing to no reset bad runs, and other days I'm trying to get a world record.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
So that's how that goes. No, I'm pissed because I should have had that jump. That was on me. I just fucked it up. Please do, whoever the fuck I was just talking to right now, please do not apologize for that. That was not your fault. You're mad that I got mad? Dude, people are like upset at my attitude today. Like, I'm making fun of people in my chat about the push-ups thing. I'm pretty sure some people are getting like legitimately butthurt about it. Like, dude, this is not serious. like you guys are taking my attitude like way too fucking literally right now. Like, I'm not mad, but I just felt like yelling fuck like at the top of my lungs. I felt like calling you guys bitches for making fun of my push-up technique like I'm at 24-hour fitness or something. Like, come on, it's not that deep, y'all. You guys fucking take me too literally. Yeah, I'm like jokingly mad. Yeah, exactly. That's how I'd say. What's up, Pobs? Welcome. But I get it, you know, some people don't want to, you know, see me be like all fucking talking shit or whatever. Like, I get it. But hey, I mean, it's just me. It's just how I feel today. Like I said, well, like I was saying earlier when I threw the run, is like some days I'm just in a different mood. Some days I don't want to like yell at all. I don't want to like make fun of my chat at all because I don't want to cause any static. Today is not one of those days. Today I feel like being a fucking dick to you guys. But in all of the most loving ways possible. Who is my favorite skateboarder? I don't know. Rodney Mullen. There's other ones whose names are escaping me. If you want a random deep cut skateboarder, look up Gino Iannucci, 90s skater. There's a random deep cut for you. I've never heard of Tony Hawk. Who's that? Isn't that guy a video game? Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Tony Hawk podcast clips where he like interviews other skaters and like asks about random skating things. It's pretty cool. Hawk Tua, yeah. And Jamie Thomas. A lot of great skaters out there. Yeah, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a great skater. Tony Hawk 4. Or was that 3? I forgot. Two. Oh, Spider-Man was in 2, huh? Oh, there you go. Got 100% in Pro Skater 3. Nice. GG. I do not know what Owl House is. Yeah, Boba Fett. I remember Boba Fett. These runs are helping you get through food poisoning. Oh shit, man. That shit, dude, I've been there. Food poisoning fucking sucks. But the good news is you'll be over it in, you know, in due time. It won't be lingering too long. Stay strong, Fonzie. Fucking stay near a toilet. Tobey Maguire. Yo, he was in Tony Hawk. I mean, I know Spider-Man was in Tony Hawk, but I don't know that he took the mask off. You've seen Cat Icarus's review of the second Tony Hawk game, dude. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, Bob. Keep it up. Owl House is like a music subgenre. I can see that. House, but there's lots of owls. Let the boy focus on his runs. Dude, you guys are good. I'm very entertained by talking and chatting today. You don't need to be like anything. Don't listen to that guy. Keeping your regular old horny selves. What's for dinner? Dude, I'm gonna make some fucking banging chili, dude. I made some homemade salsa last night that I'm gonna use as part of the base for the chili. I'm gonna heat up a bunch of fucking ground beef with onions and garlic and tomato sauce, put that all together. I also started some beans last night with some of the chili packet and other seasonings already. So I have par-cooked beans in the juice in the fridge. I got the ground beef ready to go. Ready to get fucking all saucy, and I'm gonna cook down some salsa with it, so it's just this beautiful, like, green chili. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fucking insane. You guys are gonna shit. And also, I'm gonna make, like, a couple burgers while I'm making since I have a shit ton of ground beef, I'm gonna make a couple burgers so that way we can save more chili for tomorrow and day after. So, yeah. Please work. That's not gonna work. I didn't go wide enough, to be fair. I'm a fucking asshole. Hey, BB. Dude, I wish you guys could have tried my homemade chicken tendies last night. They were so fucking good. Homemade fried chicken tendies. Some ketchup. Fancy. Do I marinate them? What, the chicken tendies? No. I did do marinated chicken previously. Like marinated chicken thighs. I did like a lemon garlic marinade thing. That was like a few nights back. And then I used the leftover chicken for enchiladas. And oh, I also made taquitos as well. Fried those. Because Sarah's not like super into enchiladas. I was like, fuck it, I'll take some of these rolled up little shits and put them in the deep fryer. Put them in a pan with some oil, you know what I'm saying? Sheesh, man. I made some flauta. I made 2 taquitos and I made 2, I guess they're called flautas, right? Where it's like a taquito, but it's like a flour tortilla. Is that what a flauta is? I don't even know. It's something like that. But yeah, that shit was good. Please go. I'm really behind right now, but I'm just gonna keep going. I don't feel like resetting for world record at this moment. So we're just gonna see if we can get a good run here. You meant Birdhouse, the skating company, not Owl House? That was a crazy misnomer on your part. I respect it. Yes, I've heard of Birdhouse, Tony Hawk's skate company that's existed for as long as all of us have been alive, basically. Yes, I'm familiar. I mixed ground chicken with bread. But that's not what I did. I made chicken tendies using actual chicken, like raw chicken tenders. So those are like cut up chicken breasts, basically. And then I rolled them in egg wash, flour, and panko. And then medium fried it. Not like shallow fried, but not, I guess deep fried them. Whatever. It was good. Same thing with the flautas. But yeah, I guess I'm not a pro, Josh. Guess I'm not a pro. You make some mean tenders? How mean are they? Are they like... Would they like make me cry because they're so mean? Yeah, chicken off the ground. Exactly, that's what that means. You should try it. Ever deep fry and Wagyu beef tallow? I'm too lazy to go and buy like beef tallow or harvest it myself. If I bought beef, like if I bought like giant roasts and stuff, like big portions of beef, then I would consider making my own tallow. But for the portion sizes that I'm buying, since I don't do that, it just makes more sense for me to get like a big ass thing of like canola oil or whatever. I know. I'm whack for that, I know. It's just easier. I always have a big like gallon thing of canola oil for like frying meat and stuff, and then I always have like a 750 mils of olive oil. Those are the 2 oils I mainly use. But yeah, like I said, if I bought like big ass, you know, chunks of beef and stuff and was like chopping them up myself, you know I'd make homemade tallow. That's what you got to do with that shit. But it doesn't matter. Fat is fat, oil is oil. I mean, I don't need to sit here and like fucking lose sleep over it. It's my favorite kind of sushi. Dude, you know what's funny you mentioned sushi? Yesterday I went to the grocery store and I got a fucking spicy tuna roll, and then I went and grabbed a beer at a fucking restaurant. It was so good. It's amazing. But yeah, that was a spicy tuna roll. My favorite kind of sushi is when I go to an all-you-can-eat place and I just order like endless nigiris, basically. I'll usually go between, at any given place, sushi place, I always try like a tuna nigiri or sushi, they're also called in America. Tuna sushi, yellowtail, or salmon. And I'll try one of those 3 at any given place. And whichever one is the best is the one that I'll eat like 20 pieces of, basically. That's how I usually do it. But if I'm going somewhere that isn't all you can eat, I'll usually just like order like a specialty roll, or I'll get like 2 spicy tuna rolls, because usually those are like especially if there's like a lunch special or something. Those are usually the same price a la carte as one specialty roll. So I'd rather have like 2 spicy tuna rolls than 1 like rainbow roll or whatever, you know? So that's usually how I do that. And then at pretty much any given sushi place, I'll order a gyoza and a beer as well. Because having something fried, having a beer, and having the raw fish, oh my god, it's a sensory experience. With the soy sauce and wasabi, like that's what makes sushi for me, is having the fried thing and the beer to the side as well. I know it's like, I know it seems kind of stupid to get like fried shit at a sushi place, but just trust me on this. Yeah, eel's pretty good. It's definitely got a little bit of that bottom dweller taste to it, but at most sushi places, like eel sauce and actual rolls with eel are, it's muted enough to where it's not like, it doesn't taste like you're eating straight like fish feces or anything. It's not like that fishy. Yeah, shrimp tempura is awesome. Mine edamame guy. I mean, yeah, usually when I go eat sushi, there's always one person at the table that wants edamame. So yeah, I'll eat it. Like, I don't mind it. I don't usually get it myself, but when I do get edamame, I like the garlic chili oil stuff, not just like plain. Yeah, dude, like fucking Japanese beer and a fucking order of fried gyoza, or even just steamed, dude, that's so good, man. So good. Or like veggie tempura as well with it. Have I ever been to a wok place where they make the food on the table? Yeah, that's called hibachi. That's the name of that. And yeah, I've been to those. Those are kind of more like, it's weird because those were more popular when we were kids. Like places like, oh god, what was like the Benihana's and shit like that? Like, I feel like hibachi still exists, but it's just like from a different time, I feel like, in food culture. I feel like going out and getting like food, especially like Asian food, has like come a long way since like the days of like hibachi, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a hater. I've never been big into like the whole theatrics just for like some, you know, fried rice and meat and stuff, you know? It's like it's usually overpriced because you're paying for the kind of the show as well. You know, if you like that sort of thing, if you like the onion volcanoes, I respect it, but it's just it's not really, hibachi's not really my thing. I'd rather go get K barbecue or go to an all-you-can-eat sushi or go to a dim sum place. Like, those are all like such better options in my mind. Or a hot pot place. Like, those are the types of places that you wouldn't see back when hibachi was the only thing you could get. You know what I'm saying? But now that those things exist, it's like, why go to hibachi, you know? For some fried rice, like. But yeah, it's like you pay for the show and stuff, so I get it. I just want some good food, man. Bonchon chicken? No, I've never had that. Is that like Korean fried chicken? Favorite Thai dish? I don't know. Penang curry is really good. What else? There's probably some I'm forgetting. Thai seafood soup is really good. At most Thai places, you can get like a seafood soup, and it's a nice thing to share with the table while other people are getting entrees and stuff. All like the lemongrass and shrimp and stuff. It's really delicious. Unagi. Yeah, barbecue eel. Yep. Yeah, I'm not a big eel guy, but it's fine. I'll definitely eat it. Does pineapple go on pizza? That's like the most basic bitch question you could ever ask about food. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. I don't usually order it myself, but I'll eat it if it's there. It's not like I have a political, you know, vendetta against it or anything. It's fine. Came for the vibes, stayed for the vibes. Food talk, yeah. By the way, Toro, thank you for the 6 viewer raid. Appreciate that. Welcome. Is hibachi the same as teppanyaki? No, I'm pretty sure those are different things. Well, teppanyaki is like the Japanese, like it's more like a traditional Japanese like thing, but they are similar in concept. Yes, I actually went to a teppanyaki place the moment I got to Japan. But the sort of things they offer at teppanyaki, it's like the fucking egg like omelet thing, not omu rice, but it's like this crazy like egg and soy sauce and mayo thing. So like the actual dishes at teppanyaki are a lot more specialized, like Japanese, like regional type of thing. Whereas hibachi is more just like an Americanized form of like showy Chinese like cooking. Oh, am I talking about okonomiyaki? Is that what I'm talking about? I think that's what I'm talking about. What's teppanyaki? Teppanyaki is the fucking balls, isn't it? Am I thinking of the street balls? I'm thinking of the street balls. That's teppanyaki, right? Those are like the fucking dough balls with like octopus and stuff in them. That's teppanyaki, right? I'm sorry, it's a lot of akis. Okay, that's takoyaki. What the fuck is teppanyaki? God damn it, I'm already fucking up here. Yeah, no, the thing I was talking about with the egg or whatever, that's okonomiyaki. There are a lot of akis. Let me get it the aki way. Oh my god, whatever. What do I know? You can tell I'm not an expert on this stuff. Teppanyaki is like the cooking method? Yeah, I guess I don't know. Fried pickles and beer? I used to be more of a fried pickle guy than I am now. I mean, I like fried pickles, but they're not like as much of a delicacy as they once were to me. They're good though. Also, just like a normal pickle with beer is also good. Like, it doesn't need to be fried. It's just one of those things that doesn't... It's good with whether it's fried or not. Like, Oreos are like that. It's like fried Oreos are good, but also Oreos are good. So who fucking cares one way or the other, you know? Like, it's kind of my... like, fried ice cream is like that as well. I don't know. I'm sure there are some diehard, like, fried whatever things that... maybe I'm being sacrilegious here. Fried mushrooms are great. I totally agree with that. Fried mushrooms are like one of the goat, like fried random things. God, there was a fish and chips place by my house back in California that had the best fried mushrooms. Oh my god, I love them. It just means food cooked on the grill. Well, there you go. They're squishy on the inside. That's why they're kind of weird, because if you like really crunchy pickles, that's not what fried pickles are. They're kind of like... they're like warm and like... and soft on the inside. It's very odd. I mean, I'm sure there are some fried pickles out there where they can like keep it crunchy on the inside, but most that I've had are like pretty soft. Oh, fried sweet pickles, that sounds a heathenous. They're basically the same thing? Well, there you go. Fried potatoes? Oh my god. What the hell? Somebody put this guy in jail frying a potato. You think you can just put anything in a fryer and it'll be good? Well, you're right. Your mind was blown? Yeah, I mean, fried pickles are fine. My experience going to a restaurant and ordering fried pickles is they never give you enough. They just give you like a little tiny side of like little, like maybe like 6 or 7 like pickle like chips, you know? It's like, it's not enough to justify, in my experience, getting fried pickles. They're fine though, I don't care. What's up, Tomos? The runs are going okay today. I mean, none of them have been world record, but it's all good. I'm having fun, just kind of no resetting here. I'm glad you like the input display. Oops. It's fine. Almost had that. What's up, Real Luis? Thanks for the good luck. Do I know how long I'll stream? No, I don't. I just genuinely don't. Whenever I'm like, okay, I want to stream for X amount of time today, I always get like either sad or something like that because it's like, you know, it's just one of those things that where it turns this hobby into like a job for me when I start thinking about, okay, I'm gonna stream for at least 4 hours today. I'm gonna try to go for 5 or 6 hours. I'm feeling good endurance. It's like, okay, maybe that's fine, but like, I don't want to think about that. I want to just be playing the game, and then when I look over at the fucking uptime, it's like, oh, 3 hours have gone by or whatever, like, and then I can take it from there. I don't like putting time. Like, I think just in general, I don't like using time as a source of pressure, which is rich coming from a speedrunner that I got a timer sitting right here. But like, I mean, like when it comes to like my day or like what I'm doing for the month or whatever. I know this is, by the way, this is not what you asked at all, but I'm just kind of going on a rant here. With like my speedrun grind, for example, like I don't need to get the 36 soon. You know, that's, I think I see that with a lot of speedrunners. They feel like they gotta achieve their goal in like some specific time frame, like within a week or within a month or something like that. And like, I think one thing that's helped make me successful is that I don't put a time frame on my goals. I'm like willing to just sit here and just grind for as long as it takes, you know? Not in one session, but over like a long, like unmeasured period. And so that kind of thought process kind of extends to like how long I stream on any given day as well, where it's like, the more I try to pay attention to that, the less happy I am. It's like, you know how it is, like when you're in a school or whatever, and you look up at the clock and it moves more slowly as a result of that. That's how it is looking at the stream uptime for me. I'd rather just play and have fun and chat and not worry about it. And if I stream long, then that's great, and if I don't, then that's okay too. And it doesn't matter. I don't get any special prize for going for a long time or whatever. You guys still talking about hibachi? Cheap fried rice with chicken. Dude, Sarah and I went to a hibachi place back in California. It was a really fancy one. And they had like steak and lobster, I remember, as part of it. I mean, it was good, but again, it's like you said, it's just fried rice and like whatever meat, you know, maybe like a little salad. And then it's like, okay, it's $60 each, please. Plus, you know, plus tip and tax and stuff. It's like, all right, you know, like I get it, you're paying for a show, but it's just, I don't know. It's just not worth it for such basic food, you know? Yeah, the yum yum sauce. That stuff's good. You're not familiar with how the optimized movements are? Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the inputs. Appreciate that, broski. Yeah, I was kind of pushing back on it for a while, but I was like, you know what, I have it all set up here. I might as well just do it. It's not a big deal. I know more people like it than they don't, so it's not a big deal for me. I think for most people, it's like input display. All right, whatever, you know. But for the couple of people that are like, oh yes, I love the input display. It really helps with me, like with whatever, as a viewer. For those couple of people, it's like they're very vocal about that, you know. So hey, for you guys, I got you. Yeah, it is true, by the way. I'm not making fun of those people. It's like, it does genuinely help to learn with an input display if you're watching someone. And since I am like the record holder, I figure a lot of people are probably learning off of my gameplay, so might as well just have it there. I just like when the colors flash. Yeah, me too. Me too. That's part of the reason why I have it so small is because like when it's really big, it's like actually it's kind of distracting from the game a little bit. Like if you have trouble focusing, like I don't know, live streaming in general is just uh-oh, can I make it? No, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm resetting actually. I don't like this run anymore. What was I gonna say, dude? Yeah, live streaming in general is so funny because like you got the game right, but like for any given person that struggles to focus on one thing, and just as a viewer, I'm saying, like you got my camera right here, you know, with like some art, some squiggly art behind me, like you could just get stuck looking at just the top left corner of my screen, you know, while I'm talking, especially while I'm talking and stuff. Like you're not even looking at the fucking game right now. You're just looking at my stupid ass bearded mouth moving, you know. And so that's one element of distracting. But then there's like the timer down below, and especially if you have like all these other like metrics and stuff, you're like really trying to decode, and you'll like miss an entire homeworld just trying to like look at the splits and analyze them and stuff. Then you got the chat underneath there, and then you got the input display. So there's just so many fucking like distractions just as a viewer that like draw your attention away from the game, you know. So I think that was part of my headspace with like getting rid of the input display. Is like I wanted to make it like not overwhelming. But who cares? At the end of the day, it's like we're all just overstimulated, dopamine addicted, fucking social media, you know, timeline scrolling bitches anyway. So who fucking cares? Might as well put some Temple Run gameplay or GTA like fucking slides and stuff on the side as well. Like who cares, you know? I use analog stick, yeah. Yeah, my input display shows the left analog stick. The right analog stick does nothing in the original trilogy, so I don't have it there. Yo, great, perhaps. Thank you for the €5. Says, listening to Carl Cox, watching the best Spyro speedrunner. Nice. I don't know who Carl Cox is. That sounds great. I'm gonna turn on my fan here. Yeah, I need a sexy anime girl behind my splits. Dude, that, you know, that's so real though. Like, not the anime girl thing, but like having like a slow moving GIF like behind your layout. As I see this a lot with Spyro runners now, is they'll have like fucking like Spyro 2 in the background or something. I genuinely, my fucking like low focus ass, like I'll be like trying to like see like the movement behind the game and stuff. Like I'll be trying to look behind the layout while they're playing. It's just like, that's another one of those things I feel like they can just like kind of distract you as a viewer if you're not paying. Look, it's really cute, by the way. It's like, I don't think it's bad. It's just like another thing that you can get like kind of sidetracked while you're watching. You know? It's just funny how easily manipulated our focus is as viewers. Yeah. Thanks again, great. I mean, think about this. Like, it would be weird if you watched like a speedrunning stream and it was just the gameplay. You know? Like, you see that sometimes, but it's like, oh, well, this guy's like, you know. It's like a statement, you know? Where if you don't have a bunch of bullshit off to the side, like a timer and the fucking camera and a mic and everything. Input display, chat, like me, you know, whatever. Like, if you just have the game and that's all you're streaming, maybe you're talking in the chat or something. Like, people do that, but it's like, whoa, this is different. It's like, what? It's like, that should be the baseline, you know? That should be like what we expect. And then anything extra is just like, oh, there's extra, right? I don't know. Are the jumps on the hill to save time or to flex? When I jump up a hill and it's like continuously like skittering up the hill, like you kind of see there, he kind of skittered a little bit. That is faster than just charging. That just happens because of the angle of the hill while you're jumping and charging at the same time. It skitters. Do I skateboard anymore? Yes. Yeah, I've been skateboarding every day for the past like 4 days now. I think this is gonna be like day 5 or something of me skating every day. Really been happy. I almost learned big spins the other day. Dude, and like the way I'm learning them, like they look like, I don't mean to make myself sound cool or anything, but the way I do them, it's very, it looks like the way Deshaun Jordan does them. Of course, I'm not landing them, so I'm not trying to say I look like him, but the way I'm doing the big spin, it's like really hard, like it's a hard pop, you know? It's not like the scoop. It's not like a fucking scoop, like a butterfly knife or something. You know, it's like a really hard, like pow. You know, the muscly pop. But yeah, I've put my feet down on them a few times, but I haven't rolled away from one yet. Do I like Reignited? Yeah, it's all right. I'd never speedrun it or anything, and it definitely does not even compare to the original trilogy. But it's alright for what it is. Just mid. I give it a mid out of 10. You learned to skate for a cosplay? Sweet. If I drop this run, will I do 20 push-ups? No, only if you gift a YouTube membership, Oz. What would make it better for me? What would make what better for me? Yeah, I'm still kind of getting my front shoves work like dialed in as well. Like I can front shove, but they look really bad. So I'm still trying to figure out the right way to do it to where it does pop nicely. Can I do 20? But yeah, I did 20 push-ups like a few minutes ago before these runs. But yeah, 1 sub or YouTube membership equals 10 push-ups basically. So if you guys want to see me do 20 more, I mean, feel free to drop a YouTube membership. If I get record, will I do 20 push-ups? If I get record, I'm chugging a beer, dude. I'm sorry. What's up, Big Bird? Thank you, thank you. 20 or 10? I mean, either or. What? I mean, right now, since I'm on set 2, like, I'll just do as many as I feel like, basically. Yeah, there we go. There's Luke's. Yeah, I'll go somewhere between 10 and 20 for you, Luke. Since I'm being kind of wishy-washy about the rule. If you Twitch sub right now, Setnam, then I will do 20, guaranteed. How about that? Is that a good deal? But I'll do at least 10 here after this run. Alright, there we go. There's Setnam. Alright, I'll do 20. I got you guys. I got you guys.
Skittles.
What's up, Riley? But after this run, though. Obviously, I don't have time in the middle of the run. Be sure to remind me, though, because I might forget. Do I got any plans for sub-goal content? I love content. I am a YouTuber that makes epic gaming content. Check out my newest sub-goal, where I'm going to make content out of my own content. In order to be a content-pilled Spyro machine, my content is on a whole nother level content. No, I don't have any sub-goals coming up. But thank you, Matthew Joseph, with the 5 fucking gifts. Holy moly. I'm still only gonna do 20 push-ups. I don't know if there was any motivation for me to do more push-ups there, but... Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna do them now. I'm just gonna do them now. Thank you, Matthew. That was super generous. If you want me to do anything in particular, just let me know. Alright, 20 big ones. Let me head back to the main menu here real quick. Yeah, thanks for all the generosity, guys. Just get past this menu. All right. 20 big ones. Here we go. Let me see if I can impress you guys with my technique this time. You guys are probably going to hate it again, but we'll see. I'll keep my arms further apart this time. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, that was good. That was good. That wasn't too much for me. You can see my ass crack. All right, hopefully it wasn't too bad. Hopefully I don't get canceled. Let's do it.
Okay, rolling.
Yeah, you guys didn't like when I had my hands closer together on the first set, huh? I don't know it was with the, I don't know it's with the 24-hour fitness coaches in my chat. But whatever. I was under the impression that it's good to do it both ways, like to do it like closer together and further together. They just work different muscles. That form sucked. You're gonna hurt your shoulder. Yeah, I guess. There you go. I can't win with these fucking coaches in my chat. All right, guys, I'll look into the proper file. You guys really don't like my push-up. I feel fine. Like if my shoulders start hurting, I'll switch it up, you know? Like, it's fine. They're just push-ups, guys. Like, we don't gotta overcomplicate it here. Like, as long as I keep my back, like, relatively straight, my hands, like, you know, I can keep them closer for, like, it's not that deep, you know? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I noticed some of you guys, like, some of you guys who are really into fitness, it is that deep, and to you guys, I totally respect it, but to me, it's just not, like, I'm not on that level, and it's all good, you know? I don't have to be on your level with it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's all good. But yeah, thank you, Stuart, for the raid. Hope the Crash 2 grind went well today, if that's what you were playing. Yeah, I mean, I just did the push-ups. I'm not saying I'm doing the world's most perfect push-ups or anything. So, yeah, sorry, you know, to the people who require perfect form for me to do push-ups, but I just don't think I'll be able to live up to your standards, unfortunately. You're playing CTR? Dude, nice. You were speedrunning it? What's your PB? If you're over, you're just like, just fucking around. I tried to get the fucking, what's it called? The online CTR thing working, but it was just too much trouble for me. And I was depressed that day, I remember, so I was just like, I gave up on it. 53.55, dude, nice. Oh, you were just fucking around with a 1 hour, that's a big difference. But, yeah, GG's to you. Yeah, dude, the push-up backseaters are so real. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm seeing some logical takes here. Oh, you got tiny arena skip? Nice. On the last lap, epic. Yeah, I can see where you'd like take an extra hour trying to like force Tizzy or force fucking tiny arena skip or something. I can see that now. Anyways, yeah, all my respect to the fitness people in the chat. I'm not on your level. I'm not even trying to be on your level, and that's all right. You know, we don't have to be. I don't have to be like perfect with my form or anything, and it's all good. What's up, Chad? Failed? Oh, what the fucking emote? Need the motivation to do it? Just go get a physical. That's my advice. Go to the doctor and get a physical, and then he'll tell you that you need to get your shit together. If you're overweight, you have high blood pressure and stuff, especially if you're in your like late 20s like me, a doctor will tell you that you need to get it together or you're gonna die early. But you know, in all honesty, you don't need a doctor to tell you that. Like, but sometimes it does help to have a doctor like tell you exactly what you're at risk for and stuff like that. So maybe that's a good motivation. What's up, Dynamox? Dude, we're all lazy. I don't think it needs to be like a super like guilt trippy thing either. Like, I think a lot of people get like that when it comes to like fitness and diets and stuff. Like, if you don't guilt trip yourself, then you just won't do it. And I can understand that, but at the same time, it's like you still need to find like a way of doing it where it works for you. You know, where it's not like this whole negative thing. And here's the other thing is, even if you are like trying to go on a diet or lose weight, like you don't have to be perfect. You know, that's like another thing as well. Like we get into really like absolutist mentalities when it comes to like fitness and stuff like that. But like, if you miss a day working out, like it's okay. Like just get back to it the next day. If you overeat one day and you're trying to lose weight, that's fine. Like the next day, just try to be better, you know? It's not like it has to be like this all or nothing like sort of thing. For some people it helps to, and I will say for some people it does help to have like an all or nothing mindset about it, but I think for most people's bodies, like, you know, just take care of yourself, you know? You don't have to be like fucking so extreme with your shit. But if being extreme helps you, then so be it, you know? Whatever works for you. I'm lucky. I think I can take like a attitude like that because that's not so extreme. Because like I was blessed, I think, with pretty good genes, you know? Like even though I'm a little overweight, like, you know, a little bit of exercise, a little bit of eating right, you know, it's not hard for me to do. For some people that's very hard to do. So I like, everyone's situation is different, you know, so I respect that. But just from my point of view, it's like, it doesn't have to be like a, you know, moving mountains type of undertaking. Little bit of push-ups here or there, try to skate here or there, try to eat right, you know, that's about all. You try not to drink too much fucking beer or sugar, you know. Like, what more do you need me to do, you know? I just got the free green from that guy. So yeah, it doesn't have to be like crazy. Like our bodies are extremely like flexible and resilient. I don't mean like literally flexible, I mean like that our bodies can take a lot of shit thrown at them. So if you're even remotely nicer to your body today than you were yesterday, like it's gonna have an impact, you know? Or if you've been nice to your body for the last couple days and, you know, you kind of break the fucking diet and, you know, eat badly or drink too much or whatever, then that's fine. You'll recover from that too, you know? It's not like the end of the world. From my perspective. Just do shit that makes you happy, you know what I mean? Go on walks, go skate, do a few push-ups between runs. It's not that serious. It's over when you're dead, yeah. But you know, to be fair, being so focused on health and especially life expectancy, that's not. I'm not gonna say that that's like the best thing you could do for yourself. I mean, a lot of people kind of go overboard with health and fitness. That like it affects your happiness or something. So okay, so let's say like you live this hyper healthy life and you live a few extra years, but you're like less happy overall. You know, it's like what good is that? Do we really need to live as long as possible? It starts to get kind of like a philosophical thing at that point. Some people are okay with dying early, you know? I know that sounds like super morbid and like bad or whatever, but like what I'm trying to say is just live the life you want to live. It doesn't have to be like this fucking thing that you're so guilty or, you know, have this crazy like body dysmorphia just because, you know, you don't look a certain way or whatever. Just be what's right for you, you know? Just be yourself, you know? It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be anything. You don't have to be fit. You don't have to be this or that. You don't have to be... Here's another element to that, getting away from fitness and health. You don't have to be productive. You don't have to be like on your Sigma grind. A lot of us are in our 20s, early 30s as well in this chat. And I think at this point in our lives, we're all quite like dialed into like trying to make money and trying to have a job and trying to have a career and being productive every day and stuff. You know, that shit that shit will kill you. You know, if you go overboard with it, you need to have the right balance with that too. If you're too lazy and, you know, and you feel bad about it, okay, it'll be a little bit more productive the next day. If you're fucking grinding like crazy and you don't have time for your family or friends and you hate your life, then find a way to not do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, I know it's not easy and everyone's shit is different. Some people have to work more than than they want. In fact, a lot of people do, so... You know, what you have to do is what you have to do. Like, I'm not here to, like, say it's the same for everyone or anything. But, I mean, goddamn, I mean, this shit that we're saying about, like, health and fitness, that it doesn't have to be a certain way for you, that applies to, like, everything in your life. Your job, your career, your hobbies. You're just, like, what makes you happy when you wake up every day? You know? It doesn't have to be the same thing every day. You don't have to be, like... I don't have to be a fucking god-tier speedrunner every day, you know? And yesterday, I was really happy because, like, I knew I didn't want to play this game, so I just kicked back, learned San Andreas a little bit, smoked a bunch of weed, went and skated, made some good food. Bro, yesterday was amazing. I'm so glad I took a day off yesterday. And from a productivity standpoint, oh, I didn't progress in my game. Oh, I didn't work on any videos. Oh, boo fucking who. But I have to, like, push that... I have to put that voice in my head, like, away sometimes, you know? Especially those of us who are like creatives or whatever, self-employed, like we have to really kind of silence that voice in our head that's like, you have to be doing something or else you're a failure. You know? It's like very, very pervasive mindset. Spyro 1 speedrunner versus Spyro 2 speedrunner? Like, in what way? Like, we beat each other up, or like we kiss, or what's the competition? Anyways, in conclusion, I hope you guys find some balance in your life that leads you to happiness. Whether it's healthy or not, or productive or not. Just do your thing. You're doing great, you know, it's not... No need to get so down on yourself. Even if you could be better. A joking competition? Yeah, I'm sure Spyro 2 runners would be down with that. Hardest level in Spyro 1 to speedrun. Lofty Castle is pretty annoying, and so is Nork Cove. Those are pretty annoying levels. We don't play them in any percent though. At least I don't. I don't think any one level like takes the cake as like the unequivocal hardest or whatever. Some of them are just more annoying than others. Like Bog is pretty universally like disliked amongst people in any percent and 120%. But I like Bog more than I used to. So I don't know. There's definitely no like one clear like shittiest level or anything. You love Bog? I think, you know, the more time you spend in this game, the more you can appreciate Bog. I genuinely, that's like my hot like speedrunner take. Even a lot of speedrunners hate Misty Bog, but I feel like if you play well, yeah, you can still get unlucky there and get fucked, but like if you play well and you have a good presence of mind, like that level will generally go better than worse. Oops. You hate Stonehill? Yeah, especially 120%, like running around all the hills and stuff. It's kind of boring. I get it. But at least in this game, you can like optimize your movement around those hills, so it's like not totally like a snooze fest or anything. What's up, Lucy? Thank you for the good luck. Little Lil Pa. This game's my favorite. Which do I like more between 2 and 3? Probably 2. 2 has double jumping. I just like the level design and 100% speedrun a lot more in that game than Spyro 3. Spyro 3 just has more like unnecessary shit for me, like mini games that I don't like and extra characters that I don't care about compared to 2. But they definitely occupy like a similar part of my brain where they're good Spyro games that I do want to get better at. But, you know, they don't hold a candle to Spyro 1 for me, personally. Thanks for watching that, Dev. Feels like you can endlessly optimize the micro movie. That's what impresses me very much. Well, thank you, Crash Test Goblin. I definitely agree with that. And that, what you just said is true in all 3 games as well. I don't like Sheila. No, I don't like playing as Sheila. Generally speaking. Like, it's fine, it's just not as fun as playing as Spyro. Yeah, she does have a fat ass, I'll give you that. Just a couple greens there. I think I got the other blue. Yeah, Sergeant Bird is ass. But it's pretty crazy when you see someone who's good at it, and you've like tried to like get good at it. Like it gives you that's one of those characters that gives you a whole new appreciation for people who are actually good at it. If you've tried like playing it recently. It's definitely one thing to see someone do a good Sergeant Bird. It's a whole nother thing to like try getting one yourself. But in that way, I gotta really respect like, you know, 117% or just in general like Spyro 3 runners. Because it's like they really like are willing to master skill sets that are like, you know, kind of removed from just the, you know, Spyro himself. Because it really takes many, I would say hundreds of hours to really get good at Sergeant Bird or to get good at subs, for as another example in Spyro 3. Like, there's definitely some really interestingly high, like, skill ceilings with some of those mini-games. Or side characters. And in that way, I gotta admire it, you know? I can't hate on that. What's up, Hope? Thank you for the good luck. I don't know why I hit him, you don't have to. How come I'm so wise? I mean, I don't think I'm wise. But thanks. I'm just a dude playing a game. Safe. Oh god. Almost fucked that up. It's fine, it's fine. Losing a second or two. Number one favorite thing to cook? Oh man, I don't know. I have to think about that. Probably eggs. Or like my breakfast sandwich in the morning is probably like my number one, like most cooked favorite thing to cook. An egg sandwich. Or an egg taco. Either or. I made Sarah a beautiful omelet this morning. She liked it. She loves when I make omelets for her. You watch the fucking run on the shit PS2 remote. You're mental to stay 14 hours trying. That's why I'm the best. Can't imagine. Thank you, Lil Pa. Yeah, dude, that was like in an era where I was like really trying all the different weird controller ideas. And at the time, I had never actually failed a challenge like that. Like in my mind around that time period, I was like, well, if I could do the invisible floor challenge, I have to be able to do this remote challenge. But with every one of those challenge runs, it's hardest right at the very end with the moving platforms in the lava room. And so that's where you end up getting stuck on all those runs. And it's just a question of like perseverance, you know? And the thing that also pissed me off, like I have to just wait this is time loss. The thing that also pissed me off about it was that it's like, I knew it was possible. Like if you did the inputs just right, like you could tank all of that cooldown and stuff and like make it work. And I got so close so many times, I remember. But I had to, you know, you have to throw in the towel at some point. So yeah, that remote run was dog shit. I do think it is possible, though. The big problem with it, that a lot of you guys don't realize, but if you watch the run, you would know, is that with the PlayStation 2 TV remote, you can't press more than one button at once. You have to press a button and then, you know, each input has to be like one after the other. They can't overlap, or else they just don't register at all. So for example, you can't charge and then you can't do a charging jump, for example. Or more annoyingly, you can't hold forward while you glide. Like, think about that. Like, even for a casual player, you're combining directional movement and the buttons. But you couldn't do that on the PlayStation remote. That's why the fucking lava room was so hard. I had to just empty glide with no directional input, basically, like all through it. It was actually insane. With like massive input delay as well, you know, on top of that. Bitch and run, thank you. I definitely lost some time there. We'll see how the gem count's looking. I might be able to bring this back. I should probably try locking in here a little bit. This is gonna be, if I am gonna bring it back, like now, it's now or never, basically. And I think the gem count is good, so let's see what happens. No, it's okay. Fuck! You gonna spit me in the water? Okay, about to say. Yeah, I choked it, everybody. There ain't no world record on this one. Luckily, there's a Sparks right here, though. Dude, ugh. Why do I even bother? I should know by now not to charge jump that. If he eats me, I'm resetting. Okay. What's up, Batmore? I'm glad you liked it. Dude, please. Painful. Just so painful. Oh, man. It's not the bog I want. This is like a depressing bog right now. I need to try to stay strong here. I gotta take it to the end of the level before I reset. I gotta show some perseverance here. I can't just be a little baby. I know you guys don't like this level. I will stand by the fact that this level is not that bad. Even though I just lost world record to it. I'm gonna be arrogant about this point. This level is not as bad as you guys think. Can you stop watching? Yeah, see you later, Equinox. Good having you. I know a lot of you guys just watch to see world records, so rest assured this run cannot do that anymore. So if you're leaving, then thanks for watching. What's up, Fly Up? Hey, welcome, man. World record trilogy run. I used to do trifecta runs. I don't anymore. Eventually I will come back to it, but not soon. Do I also speedrun Spyro 2? Yes, I've done speedruns of 100% in Spyro 2. What's up, DZ? Wow. I'll take it. Definitely should have fallen down there. Dude, really? That didn't count as a skip? That kind of blows my mind. The thief is supposed to teleport there. I guess I was just slow. Gotta wait here. Jump, dude. God damn it. Oh, I definitely want to reset. Fighting the urge right now. I'm gonna do the Days Vagabond strat. What's up, Anchovy? Nice. Wow, that was cool. I didn't even bonk into him. I'm still losing time here because of the thief. You don't get the idea of not resetting runs that are dead. You understand wanting to play the game a dead run could be viewed as practice run. Well, there you go. You just explained it for yourself. I don't understand what the question is. Are you asking me for more justification? I'm not going to try to justify this run to you, Christopher. I should reset. If all I'm interested in is getting world record, I should reset right now. But here's kind of the problem for you, for that mindset, is that I'm not just interested in getting world record. I'm interested in just playing the game and having fun, you know what I mean? So it's kind of just like, that's kind of just like the great question is like, would I rather just complete a run or would I rather only focus on getting world record? You know, that's the real question there. So yeah, I mean, you know, the answer to that question, you have to just decide for yourself on each run as you take it. And, you know, some days I'm more hardcore about resetting than I am on others, and that's how that goes, you know? But yeah, I mean, it's either way you go about it, there's no like right or wrong answer here. But yeah, I totally understand, like, as a viewer, it's like, dude, why don't you just reset when you know this run can't get world record? It's like, because I like playing this game, you know, like, that's like the simplest answer to that. Like, I don't have, as contrary to popular belief, doing the first couple levels over and over is not fun, you know? So, I am willing to do it though, because I am trying to get world record, but it's like, it's tough, you know? I mean, you could really see like the clash of mindsets there, you know? So yeah, it definitely is a bit of an inner battle, no doubt, you know? But, whatever decision I make on it, you know, you gotta respect it. That's kind of how that goes. And if you don't, then hey, whatever, you know. By the way, I'm not saying you do or don't or anything, Chris. Like, you're good. I'm just explaining my perspective. Like, it's all good either way. It's all good if you're a fucking pace pal in the chat and you're like, dude, just reset every run that can't get world record or else I'm leaving. And it's all good if you're like, I'm just here for you, Deo, and even if your runs suck, I'll always watch. If either side of that spectrum, I think a lot of us here probably are on some end of that spectrum that probably shifts every day as well, just as viewers. And, you know, as a player, there's like that same spectrum there as well. So like, there's just no right answers. But yeah, but I just want to reiterate, it's like, it's okay to no reset a not PBable run if you're a speedrunner. Like, that's okay. I just want to like say that. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay if you don't. It's all okay. I actually don't give a fuck what you guys do in your speedruns, to be completely honest with you. You can reset till the cows come home and hate yourself and burn out and do that whole spiel and retire on Twitter. I've seen it, you know, and I'll still respect you for it. I'll still admire you for that. Or you could be the most casual Let's Player ever with a fucking, you know, fucking YouTube vlogging it and shit and like half trying, you know, half-hearted speedrun attempts, and I'll respect you for that as well. Fucking 160 something place on the leaderboard. I don't look down on that. Oh shit. As we get a lot of new viewers because I answer this every stream. Yeah. Well, I get a lot of the same questions every stream. But that's just part of the territory, you know? Like, most questions that have been asked today I've already answered before, but if I take this attitude of like, oh, I've already answered that a million times, go check the FAQ or whatever, you know, like, I don't know, it's not really... Like, why am I even bothering streaming then if I don't want to, like, answer the same questions over and over? It's just part of the hobby, you know? I'm happy to me, it's more entertaining to answer the same questions over and over than it is to just be sitting here by myself and no chat room or live stream at all. That's how I look at it. So it's cool. You can ask me the same questions every day. Like, I know what I know what I signed up for. What's the most nonsensical story I want to make Spyro's arc where Spyro builds an arc for all of... Yeah. That's great. You still can't do the flight levels. You can do it. I believe in you, toys. You can do it. You might need to watch someone like doing it or something, but you can do it. Am I still skating? Yeah, I've been skating every day for the past like 4 days now. So I'm pretty happy with my recent skateboarding progress. I can almost do a regular backside big spin now. Almost. So I'll probably go for a little shred after stream today. Whoops. Come on. Dude, fucking just get so fucked. It's crazy. That cake was not having it. Favorite trick? Probably credit skip. I also like early loot. Neither of those tricks are done in this particular category. What's my personal opinion on Reignited? I mean, it's just mid. It's not really like a good or bad game. I don't know if you guys are joking with these questions since I've literally answered all of these questions already today, but I'll answer them again. Oh shit, hold on, I need to focus on my gem count. I'm like, oh wow, I'm like way under gemmed. I thought I had more gems in this. Guess I'm dumb. Yeah, I get the feeling I'm being trolled a little bit here with these questions. So, being both a peace pal and a chiller is great. Yeah, I like that attitude. Oh, sweet otaku, sweet. Man, I need to. You reminded me. I need to work more on my next part of the video. Ugh, so much work to do, but that's how it goes. Thanks for making that. I'll take a look at it after stream, I guess. Have you ever heard of Owl House? No, it's Bird House. Making burritos for a week and watching your stream. Dude, nice. Oh, you're meal prepping burritos? That's fucking epic. I like that. Making your own, like, bean and chicken burritos or whatever. And then freezing them. Airtight. That's the move. Ever played Hero's Tale? Yeah, so I did a whole playthrough of Hero's Tale. It's on my YouTube channel. Did I like it? It's just mid, you know? It was okay. I didn't, like, hate it, but it doesn't hold a candle to the originals. Not even close. It's just okay. It's forgettable. Every PS2 Spyro game for me is just forgettable. Some have more depth than others, especially in terms of speedrunning, but at the end of the day, they're all just forgettable mid-games to me. But that doesn't mean that, you know, if you like them, that, you know, that you're not valid or whatever. I know a lot of you guys grew up with that shit, so I'm not here to shit on that. It's just my experience. GG. You sent a DoorDash to your friend's house? Maybe it'll teach you to go fucking pick it up next time. Save yourself $10.
what about Gnasty Gnor?
Well, we still got a 38 with the world's like shittiest run ever. So
So now there's
We'll take
order
it.
again in the Dragon Kingdom?
I don't know. I guess I feel like I should do one more. I still have some energy in me to do one more.
I'd say the sky's the limit.
So yeah. But I'm just gonna sit here and chill for now. Enjoy myself. Yeah. Another run. Hype. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, man, feel free to show us some love. We did get a bunch of YouTube gifts earlier. Thanks again to Matthew and Dr. Walker, as well as Luke and Great. Shout out to everyone who's been subbing on Twitch. But if you're enjoying the stream, you know, you can throw some money at me. Jake, if you YouTube member or super chat right now, I'll do a Nestor skip for you. Deal? How long did it take for me to come up with my any percent strat? I think what you're asking is how long did it take me to learn the route through the game? I think is what you're asking. And the answer to that is it took me about, I don't know, like a week or two. Back in 2021. I, of course, had to relearn the route when I came back to this category in early 2024. So I did have to relearn it, but you know, it didn't take like a crazy amount of time. You just gotta sit down there, guy. Whether you're like a brand new speedrunner or you're relearning or whatever, you just gotta sit down there with a video of someone's run or a tutorial or whatever, and just watch them do a level. Pause. You do the level. Then watch the next level. Then pause. Then you do the level and fuck it up and everything. And then after you do that for a few levels, then you try them all back to back. You know. It's very tedious, but that's just how you got to do it, no matter how good or bad you are. So, for a run that's only 38 minutes or whatever, 40 minutes, you know, you can learn this route or like learn a route through this game in a few days. Like it's not like a huge undertaking. I'm learning Grand Theft Auto San Andreas right now, and fuck, it's been taking me a while just to get through the first hour and a half. That's a 6-hour run, so there's a lot more to just in terms of like routing. You know, go here, go there, do this, do that. There's a lot more to a longer game like that. Silver with the membership. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll do Nestor skip for you, Silver. I might even try it a few times if I like to, if I want to. I got you, Silver. We'll do it. I'm going back to GTA San Andreas. I'm learning it right now. I never like properly learned the speedrun freeze champ, so right now I'm using English Ben's guide and practicing it off stream. I've currently learned most of Los Santos at this point, and now I'm just going through and doing Los Santos runs just to get that under my fingers. And I'm gonna move on to Badlands. But that, you know, that's like, you know, I'm like barely a fifth through the game yet. You know what I mean? So. Don't like get too high. I know you're like excited about that, but don't get too excited because you're not going to see me stream it for like a long time probably. I'm just getting started on it. Let's do another run. You'd be surprised if the next Spyro game brings back money bags. I'd be surprised if the next Spyro game existed. All right, let's do some Nestor skip attempts. Stoked. This one's for Silver. The task route's a bit different than my real-time route. Yeah, there's things in the task that I can't do or are unrealistic for me to do in my run. The task gets hundreds of extra gems and levels with supercharge. You know, that alone reroutes the whole rest of the game. Try again. I'll give it a couple tries. So to those who don't know, I'm doing a trick where you try to skip this first dragon by getting stuck on top of him and then voiding out as I fall down and touch him. Otherwise, that's the only way you could skip his dialogue. Which does save time in this run. In this category, it saves about 5 seconds, and in 120% it saves about 16 seconds. I choose not to do it because frankly, because I'm a pussy. But right now we're doing it for Silver. Try again. Not getting quite stuck on him. You want to get like in that flop animation on top of him. Canadian guy said confirm Spyro 4. Well, okay, that's not the same thing as you know what? You're right. It's confirmed. Anyways, let me go back to doing a Nestor skip.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
You're so right. I mean, Canadian guy basically, you know, basically knows the future. He has connections. Would you be happy about Spyro 4? I would have fun with it in the sense that, like, I would definitely do a playthrough of it. Like, I'd make some content out of it. I'd maybe make some, like, little pieces about how it's either a good or bad game. I'd be happy to see, like, you know, some more new people coming into the overall community here, you know. It would be nice for me as a creator, but just for me as a gamer, I don't care. Like, I actually don't care about any Spyro game outside of the original trilogy. And if I'm being completely honest, just as my own personal preference in video games. Like, I'm not some diehard Spyro fan that, like, needs a new game or anything. But that's just me. Okay, let's see if this works. This might work. Yes! Okay, we're going to Stonehill. Let's do it. Woo! We did it! Hell yeah. So now we can skip the second dragon here in Stonehill. Let's go. This is my first time actually getting it in a run. This is kind of a momentous occasion. That was all for you, Silver. Grabbing these gems. I should have probably gone around and grabbed the extras, but oh, whatever. Just as I'm skipping some more gems at the end of the level here. Oh wait, no, I skipped the Wait. Do I skip the drag? Because I skipped the one that was in the home world. No, I have to grab the one here because I skipped the one in the home world. Yeah, I have to grab, yeah. The rest of the run's normal. Correct. I almost skipped 2 dragons there. I almost fucked up terribly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what Laura does is she grabs the dragon in the homeworld there, but then skips this one. I skipped the one in the homeworld, so I had to grab that one. Look, dude, it's the same time difference, by the way. Yeah, that's why you're supposed to skip that one. You save more time that way. Technically, if we want to be super duper optimal, you like collect a bunch of extra gems and then skip all of Dr. Shemp, but that's like a whole nother theoretical thing. So yeah, all that Nestor skip to save like a second in Stonehill, basically. But hey, it's swag. For me, it's like it's swag, especially in this category. It's more like a swag thing, I feel like. In 120%, it's much more of a real time save. But hey, I'm just happy to at least have a run that I did it, even if this dies like instantly or whatever. If I mess up Stonehill, why not reset? Are you saying that I messed up Stonehill there? Is that like kind of what you're asking? I feel like that was a fine Stonehill. Or are you just saying like hypothetically? Hypothetically, if I lose a bunch of time in Stonehill, I do reset. But I only lost like a second or two there in movement, grabbing some extra boxes or whatever. So, not that bad. There's no swim in this game, and so there's no swim in air in this game. Yeah, any percent ends when you do the final hit on Nasty. Yeah, so I technically saved a second in Stonehill because I opted for an early dragon skip. Getting Nestor is like getting an extra dragon, right? So you can skip any other dragon that's already on the route. Now, I chose to skip the otherwise first dragon of the run, Delbin, I think is his name, outside of Sunny Flight. That actually is a bit of a time save, like maybe 2-ish seconds. That's a very small time save. What I should have done, as I was saying in Stonehill, was grab that extra dragon in the home world and then skip the last one in Stonehill. Then it would have been a more substantial time save in exchange for missing like 10 or so gems. So, and then you could like extend that thought process to other dragons in this game, specifically like Dr. Shemp and whatnot. But so, hopefully that makes sense. I need to focus. But yeah, basically I already saved all the time I was gonna save there, which is like a second, because I played it kind of relatively pussy. Thank you for the gift, Philo, by the way. So yeah, obviously not a very big time save, but that's okay. There is a world where it is a bigger time save if I'd have done different stuff. But it's okay, you know? I don't have to be perfect. Just enjoy the run for what it is, you know? One day someone will be able to skip going into Dr. Shemp, but I love playing that level. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to see a proof of concept run that actually is not dog shit, that skips Dr. Shemp and isn't undergemmed. You have to skip Dr. Shemp, do bite caves, and grab like 50 extra gems on top of that. In order to justify that. Which is, like I said, it's probably possible. I remind you of a movie producer? Alright, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Thanks. Am I like a cool movie producer, or am I like one of those shady guys behind the scenes that's fucking over everyone's contract and like abusing people and stuff? Which one am I? I'd rather not be the latter. They kind of slow down there, really weird gems. Probably losing a second or two here. Oh, not bad. I look like Tim Burton. Alright. Dude's made some pretty cool movies. I'm the kind of movie producer that has never abused anybody or taken advantage of any contracts or money or anything. I'm a perfectly morally clear movie producer. That's what you're trying to say. Also, Tim Burton is a director, not a producer. I think. I don't know. I actually don't know the distinction there. I'm not going to pretend like I do. I sound like a man with a big cock? Well, that's where you're wrong. But thank you. That sucked. The fuck when I get to Wizard Peak. All cocks are cool. I agree. I love cock. Thank you for the good luck, Cinnamon. Beetlejuice 2 is being worked on. Dude, thanks for telling me. I'm just kidding. I don't care about that. Thanks for watching. Deadpool and Wolverine? Nah, I haven't seen it. I haven't watched like any new movies lately. I'm not big on movies. I mean, I like movies, don't get me wrong. Just don't go out and see all the newest flicks. I already got him. Yeah, Spyro 1 is my movie. Wonder if getting Nestor Skip could essentially eliminate having to get the Dragon and Thief and Peacekeepers and then getting the extra Thief and Wizard Peak. That's a possibility. You are skipping out on some big gems there, but that is a possibility. I'm not gonna say that's a bad idea. It's definitely valid. It's whatever dragon you skip, you're also skipping gems as well. So like, you just pick whichever one you want to skip and then recover whatever gems you skip as a result. That's basically like the TLDR about any given Nestor skip, dragon skip, whatever. I'm glad the YouTube channel is starting to pick up. Last video was amazing. Thank you, Q. I wonder if I did Sunny Flight, could I skip another level or two? No. I still have to grab 50 dragons, you know, so I have to go into all of these levels that I'm talking about. The only level that has only one dragon in it that I could skip and thus skip another level would be Dr. Shemp. That's the only level on this route that only has one dragon. If I did Nestor Skip and Shem Skip, that's like a level right there. Yeah. Yeah, so you're saying do Sunny Flight in that situation. Well, then I'm like probably net losing a few seconds, but it's overall somewhat similar. So what's even the point of doing all that shit? Why don't I just do my normal route then? Like, what would make sense is skipping Shemp, doing extra movement that's already a part of my route, so that way I can calculate the time loss like more, I don't know, like less time loss compared to doing a whole nother level just for gems. You know what I mean? But maybe you're right. I mean, I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong, Sam. Like all of you guys' theories about possible things to skip at any percent, they're great. I mean, time it. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, I'm not here to shoot down any theories or anything. Like, you guys are on the right track. I really shouldn't be giving thought to these theories. I should be focusing on the run, to be completely honest with you guys. So if you want to keep doing route theorization, I highly encourage you to go into the Spyro Speedrunning Discord, because you're going to get people that are going to be able to engage with those ideas a lot more effectively than me. I straight up cannot like test or give like your idea much thought. I can give it like a glancing thought about, oh, I think that's good or I think that's bad. But I need to like focus on getting record here, you know what I mean? So you should tell people that like can actually give you the time of day, you know? Dude! The fucking... That was literally my controller. That was... I hate to do a controller, John, for that. That was my controller that did that. I lost world record because my controller hates me. That is so bullshit. I don't know what's... Oh, man. I don't know why, dude. I don't know why this happens. That's so sad, dude. I had such a good pace there. I don't know why it just chooses to do that sometimes. It's like the most inopportune, like, ghost input. What are you gonna do? This is my only controller that I can really use. Like, I gotta just deal with it. Controller just press glide for me there.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Is that like stick drift? It's like stick drift in the sense that it's an issue with the controller, but it's not like stick drift because stick drift is based on the wear and tear of a potentiometer, which is a little box that's underneath your stick. And the problem I'm having has to do with the pressure sensor pad of the controller where the buttons press down on. So they're not really similar problems at all. But they are similar in that they are both controller problems. So there's your answer. But there are not potentiometers underneath the buttons here, so therefore it is not the same thing. Yeah, this is just a wonky controller when it comes to ghost inputs. Sometimes you get one, sometimes controllers are just like that. Like, what are you gonna do? Sucks anyways, thanks. Yeah, thanks everyone for still watching, even though this stream kind of fucking sucks now. But I tried my best. Let's see if I can get one more good run happening here. We'll see. Can't believe I've only been going for an hour 48 minutes. Feels like I've been going way longer. What did I do to get 99 fishing? I did monkfish. I got the levels for monkfish, did the fucking quest for it, and then just did monkfish from like level whatever 70 to 99. What's up, Faza? I sort of play old school RuneScape. I'm not very dedicated to it. Like, I did that fishing grind back when I was in, like, college. I really haven't been playing it much recently. Thanks for the good luck, Piggy. Yeah, most people do barb fishing. Because nowadays there's, like, what? There's, like, whatever, like, 3 tick methods for it, and then you're also training strength as well, so it's, like, better XP and you get strength XP. If you're, like, hardcore about it. But the reason I liked fishing was because you just click a spot and then like go do something else and then click another spot. Pretty. I liked how brain dead it was. So barb fishing wasn't for me. Alright, River King? I'll have to check that out. Will I stream San Andreas? Yeah, once I learn the actual route and start doing full game runs, then yes, I will stream that. But that's not going to be for a while. I'm talking like probably months. Yeah, I skipped the balloonist, there you go. But yeah, that was cool though, man. Getting Nestor skip really for the first time in a run. Like, that was neat. I definitely didn't capitalize on it as much as I could have, but I still had a clean run for the time being. Is my profile picture a photo of my dog? It's not my dog. It's a picture that I found off of Google back in 2012 when I made my Twitch account. And that picture has since been scrubbed from the internet, so now, like, when you reverse image search it, you only find me. So basically, I am that dog now. I have taken over that dog's identity. Oops. Bad movement. Yes, I am a good boy. True. That was way too hasty of a jump. Should have just let it. Should have let it hang time a little bit more. Do people speedrun the remake? Yeah, people do speedruns of the remake, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. They're just on a separate leaderboard, but you can check them out. There's probably some people that still grind it. What made me pick Deo Man for my screen name? When I was in 3rd grade, there was a whiteboard in our classroom, and since I didn't know how to draw anything, I'd just write the word yo. And people started, like, wondering. I remember eavesdropping over some classmates when they were hanging out at the whiteboard. They're like, who keeps writing the word yo? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, I'm the yo man. And so when I made a RuneScape profile, I put the yo man. And instantly when I got into games, someone was like, hey, Deo. And I was like, fuck, that's not what I intended. But then I was like, I kind of like Deo, so I just stuck with it. And in case you're curious, I definitely prefer when people say Deo instead of like really enunciating the yo thing. That shit's cringe. But yeah, that was the original thought process. If you were to give Spyro a go, you would base it off my route because you watch me so much. Thanks, Sam. I definitely recommend, you know, if you're learning a speed game, to not learn off of the world record, just generally speaking. Or like what the world record holder is doing, because my strats have like evolved over many years into things that are probably not worth doing if you're a beginner. Generally speaking. But I'm pretty sure Ash has like a guided like tutorial playthrough of this game that you can watch if you're interested in learning a route. It's not too far removed from what I'm doing here anyways. But hey, you know, live your life. If you want to just learn a run off of record, just do it. You know, don't let me stop you. Spore had a sweet run. What was the pace? How far did you get? I wasn't paying attention. Or I didn't catch it, rather. Sup, Harpo? Thank you for the good luck. Spyro 2 any %? Oh, okay, cool. You wouldn't do it for world record. Yeah, I mean, that's not... I'm not even saying that. As you shouldn't. You know, start learning a speed run and be like, I'm gonna get world record one day. It's like, okay, you know, like, that's great, but let's keep it realistic, you know. Nestor skip on next reset. If you subscribe on Twitch or gift a YouTube membership, then I will. I'll do a few Nestor skip attempts in exchange for that. Dor, thank you for the good luck. Oops. Come. Yo, DJ with the fucking tier 1. I'll read your message in a sec. Thanks for the amazing content. Keep it up. And thank you for the 5 months, DJ. Always appreciate having you around. You're here for the rat. He is pretty cute. I'll give him that. Thanks, Smelly. Thank you, Ronnie, for the good luck. GG's on your hot fix run yesterday. I didn't watch it, but full disclosure, I'm happy for you or sorry that happened. One of those two. No, I caught like 2 seconds of it. GG's, man. I practiced the 2 skips you do with the ledges. You're able to get it off now. Cool. You know my routes like the back of your hand. Don't give yourself, thank you. Don't give yourself too much credit, okay? Just because you watch like a speedrun over and over, you think, oh, damn, I know where he's gonna go next. Try sitting down and without watching my stream, try doing my playthrough. Or just try copying like where I go here, go there. Don't even do the tricks. Just see if you can follow the route. And you're gonna be surprised how little you actually know this shit. Yeah, it's easy to get the confirmation bias when you're watching me do it over and over again. Like, I think he's gonna go there, and then I go there, you're like, yeah, I'm smart. But trust me, it's a whole different story when you don't have that video reference there. So don't get too hot for your britches. But thank you though. Thank you for watching me enough to feel that way. Focus on the run, stop chatting. Why? Why should I, Gabrielle? Why should I? You don't want me to have fun? You want me to just be like a fucking robot and just get a perfect record? No. My response to that is no. I feel like talking, so I will. Sorry. Have any advice for someone starting to learn rat? When would be a good point to start learning it? I would say try to get into like the low 40s or somewhere in the 40-minute range before you like really start focusing on endgame skips like Rat Proxy or Twilight Harbor skip. That's just like my advice. Like at the very least, I would say, I can't believe that bonked. I would say at the very least, like do some runs without endgame skips. Like just go through Cove and just go through Twilight Harbor. Like your first few runs are gonna suck anyway, so like why not just do those levels, you know? Just have that as a baseline, and then once you have a few runs under your belt that are like that, then you can decide for yourself, okay, I'm gonna try, like I fucking hate doing Cove or I hate doing Twilight, let's skip one or the other or both or whatever. But like to just jump from like, okay, I've never speedran this game to like, okay, now I'm gonna start skipping these levels and stuff, like it's a pretty big jump that you don't have to make right away. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been
When you do decide to make that jump, you know, good luck. Just do it and just do whatever you want, man. Like, I'm not here to tell you how to play. That's just a recommendation. Like, if you want to just right off the bat, just copy world record and just do all the same things I do, like, you know, right from the get-go, be my guest. Just know that you're not the first to try that, and that many have tried that and have regretted it in the past. You know, I didn't just start speedrunning this yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, I do the route I do because I've been playing for so long. Just keep that in mind. But, you know, live your life. Am I ever going to go back to 120%? Maybe. Maybe. Right now, I can't say for sure. But right now, basically, if Saboom beats my record, then I will for sure come back to 120%, basically. Right now, I mean, Saboom was kind of grinding it. I haven't really seen him on lately. Maybe I've just been missing his streams. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it, is if Saboom beats my time, then I'll for sure come back. Otherwise, I feel like I have other things I want to do before coming back to that. Like working on Spyro 2 100% or working on videos. You know, those things like interest me more than 120% at the moment. Obviously getting the 36 and any percent is like my main goal at the moment. So yeah, 120% definitely on the back burner for now, but there might be a future where I come back to it. But it's just up in the air right now. Have I ever pet a stingray? No, I haven't. They seem really slick. You recently got a 4925? Nice. GG's, GG's. You recently got a 4925. You have time save everywhere, but unsure when a good time to start learning rat was. It's really just whenever you feel it. I think for where you're at, Entropy, having a few runs under your belt, I think you're totally justified to like start learning rat or just start practicing it, but not necessarily do it in runs, you know? Or maybe on like a bad throwaway run, you can try like hard grinding it out, you know? Rat proxy is cool because you can just like, you can just go for it, and then if you fail it, like at your level, if you fail it, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go into Cove, you know, instead of death abusing over and over, you know, like I do. So I would definitely say, like, if you want to eventually learn rat, maybe start practicing it now, but don't necessarily commit to doing it in every run or whatever. That's like my advice for you specifically. But if you don't want to do it, like, you know, you don't have to do it. My point is you don't have to do it if you don't want to. That's all I was saying earlier. Like you acknowledge, like, there's time to save elsewhere. So if you want to focus on that, like, I would definitely, like, encourage that. So it's whatever you want. I think it's much more valuable to focus on the general movement, general execution, general practice than really spending all of your time on like one trick and like mastering that. Especially when you're, you know, when you have a long way to go. Just think about how you're using your time, you know? Like, if it's all spent on, like, one fucking endgame skip, you know, and you know you have time to save elsewhere, that's just an imbalanced use of your time, you know? So. But definitely, I'm definitely not saying to not practice it at all. Just do what you want, you know? Do what's right for you. Is there another skip to get into nasties later, like a gliding trick? Wow, I'm so glad you asked, broski. It's like you know that actually exists. Yes. Yeah, there's another version of Coveless called Coveless, where you go around the back of Nasty's dragon head and wall glide around. It does cause damage abuses, and it's just a weird trick. It is doable. It was thought for many years that would be the most consistent version of skipping to Nasty. But as time has went on, there's just been more consistency built with Rat Proxy than with that trick. But that is possible. People have done it in runs. Tuval's, you know, previous record / current PB does it. So you can check that out if you're curious, Tuval. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's another option. There's also just doing Nork Cove and then doing a version of Twilight Harbor skip, whether you roll along the tooth or not. There's also even more obscure versions of Coveless where you proxy against like boxes or do something called boneless. Like there's like a lot of like possibilities out there, but they're all very difficult. So, you know, I would say like check out everything that's out there. Check out Daze's YouTube channel, but you know, and mess around with all of it. You know, like why not? But when it comes to committing to something, I mean, you just have to pick whatever you believe in the most at the end of the day. And for me, that's Rat Proxy. Maybe for someone else, it might be the Wall Glide and Coveless. Maybe for someone else, neither of those makes sense, and it makes more sense to just focus on like Twilight Harbor Skip or Toothful. Or maybe for another person, it doesn't make sense to focus on any of that because you have so much, you know, like time to save and room to improve elsewhere that your time is better spent on the rest of the game. You know, all of those approaches are valid, equally valid. So yeah, I'm definitely not trying to tell you guys to do any one of those things, but rather to do what's right for you. Yeah, Laura did that trick at Ludwig's speedrun event. It's really cool. Yeah, I do prefer Rat over the other skip. It is definitely like a preference thing. I inspired you to start learning Mercenaries, Playground, or Destruction. Dude, that is such a great game. Tell me you've been watching Escargo's videos. Tell me you've been watching Escargo on YouTube, bro. I would fall asleep watching his runs, man. So comfy. I don't know what it is about Mercenaries. It's such an easy game to fall asleep to. Just a fucking vibe. Yo, Equinox with the super chat. I'll read that in a sec. Thank you, man. Yeah. Good idea, Entropy. So yeah, Equinox with the 11.99 euros. I don't find the membership button. This is that's fine. That works. The super chat works. I'll take it. This is because I like you and I'm truly happy for you and Sarah that you can live your dream. If you feel like it, do some Nestor skips. I will. Next, so remind me, next reset, I'll do a few Nestor skips for you, Equinox. Missing a few gems there, but it's fine. Whoa, another, god damn, another ghost input, not good. Luckily that one didn't fuck me up too hard. It's only on the good runs. It's once I get a good run going, then the ghost inputs start happening. It's like, okay, like, fuck off. The Laura, your ears were burning? Why is that? Yeah, jumping into the vortex in Clifftown is more consistently fast than trying to charge jump into it. For a task, the fastest thing to do is to charge jump and then get another charge jump off the side of the vortex into it. But for like a real-time speedrunner, especially if it's like an awkward vortex, it's usually just faster to just jump into it. But the difference is like frames. So it's really no difference one way or the other. We're just trying to avoid Spyro getting stuck like at the bottom of it before he starts like rising up. So jumping kind of helps start that upward momentum and starts the actual, you know, the point where you touch it is higher up as well. So it's just a more, like I said, it's a more consistently fast way of getting into vortices. But that doesn't, you know, every vortex is different. You know, each vortex, you know, takes you up like a different height. And they each have different entry points, especially on a speedrun route, so there are definitely some, like in the Vortex speedrun, there are some where it makes more sense to charge jump into them versus full hop. But generally speaking, full hop is like a consistently fast way to do it. Again, it's like a very small difference one way or the other. Doesn't really matter. Ugh, dude. Fuck off. Painful. It's only on my good runs, man. Only on the good runs that I miss lighthouses. That's how I know I'm about to 36 pace this. Why not pause exit? That's also a good strategy, like, in any percent. In Vortex, obviously, you have to touch the vortexes, but, like, in Clifftown, the vortex is right there, so it's, like, slightly faster to go. It's just faster. Like, all of these questions, it's just slightly faster to do it the way I am. It's not, like, a big deal. You can pause and exit, you know? You can charge jump into the vortex. You can full hop into the vortex. It's not a big difference, no matter what way you slice it. We're talking frames here. You would think that pausing and exiting is faster, but actually if the vortex is right there, going into the vortex is frames faster. I think I've made my point. Oops. Slow. Your chat didn't show up? I saw your chat earlier. That answers it? Okay, good. I would love to talk. I would love to say the same thing over and over for the next 10 minutes, but I think I should probably focus here. You like the new input display? Dude, I'm glad you like that, Kill Dill. Appreciate that. And thanks for the good luck. So that people figure this stuff out. I mean, you just gotta sit there and time it. That's all it is. It's just tedious. It's not like crazy, it's just tedious to figure stuff out like this. And to be honest, I wish more people timed stuff in this game, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people that are like glitch hunters or connoisseurs or, you know, speedrunners and stuff, but not a lot of people are out there just like doing raw, like video timing comparisons of different strats. Like, the more of that there is, and the more clear, like, little tiny differences about, like, entering a vortex become. Because there's probably a lot of things that can be done more effectively with, like, minimal risk that I don't do yet. That just with a little bit of timing and, you know, rerouting can be figured out. Yo, Ash, thanks for the good luck. Like, going back to the vortex thing, like, some vortices, like, you know, like Clifftown, depending on the route you're doing, like timing every like little difference, like you might find that it is faster to pause exit or something, you know? Maybe not on Clifftown, but maybe somewhere else. I mean, who knows? Keep fucking up that turnaround there. Yeah, the lighthouse miss really is good luck. That was calculated karma for Rat, I think. Now if I can pull this pace back, then my chances at Rat will be higher. Buddhist RNG manipulation. Alright, let's see if I don't just jump off the fucking side of the level this time. Those were really nice cycles. I don't know why those were so much in my favor there. You watch that I'd really prefer if you be quiet clip from GDQ. You know Saboom was on that couch. The guy on the left of that clip. That guy previously held the world record in this game for like years. Steven knew better than to pipe up during that run. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that like Tomba 2 speedrunning is like forever like, you know, that's the first thing people are gonna think about every time now. But hey, whatever. That's life for you. I mean, that clip is so old now, I feel like that's not even the first thing people think of. You know what I mean? Like, that clip was such a meme, like, for so long. I feel like every meme, like, comes and goes. No matter how legendary a meme may be, like, there will be a time, like, after so many years that people will forget about it, you know? Or at least, like, you know, be like, oh, wow, I haven't thought about that in a long time, you know? Yeah, it just gets more niche as time goes on. I think that's kind of happening with some of the fucking GDQ cringe, like, stuff. Do I have a favorite level in the trilogy? Yours is Firework Factory. I like Wizard Peak. Wizard Peak's a cool level. If you're asking about Spyro 3, I like Charmed Ridge. That's a cool level. Did they just not know that guy? You choose the people you run the game with? The commentator? You can have anybody commentate your run with you that you want. You're technically supposed nowadays. You're technically supposed to like vet them with GDQ, like let the GDQ staff know who's on commentary and stuff, so that way like the tech crew can put their name on screen and stuff. But it's very common like for marathon runs that like, you know, you might have like your actual like designated commentator or two right there, but then there might be like another extra person or two just sitting there on the couch, just like, hey, you want to come sit on the couch, you know, like. That aren't like saying anything. So that's like what Saboom was on that Tomba run. Like he wasn't like a designated commentator or anything. He just like was there and you know there was room on the couch, so he sat on the couch, you know, spur of the moment. But yeah, just because you're sitting like in a commentator chair, like, or on the couch, so to speak, on the casting couch, it doesn't mean that you like have to like commentate and stuff. You can just sit there and watch. If you don't mind being in front of a bunch of cameras and shit. Oops. In fact, nowadays they at GDQ they have something called the poverty couch, where it's like, because the couch is like so iconic at GDQ, like they'll have like special chairs for the commentators now, but then the actual couch is like moved into the like the front of the audience, so that way like prominent members or like, you know, friends of like the runner or the games community, they can sit on the poverty couch, you know, even though they're not commentating, they get like the front row seat, so to speak. So that's kind of like what that's turned into. Yeah, it's just all fun, you know, it's not like meant to be anything that serious. Did I forget the, wait, did I need the thief? Or did I get the thief on this run? I forgot. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Losing some time, but we're still in this. Still in this. I'm a little behind, but we can still get world record here. If I don't fuck up blowhard. Also, my gem count's like not amazing, but it's not bad either. It's just alright. It's acceptable. Alibaba, King of Congo. That's a funny name. Oops. Very nice. Even though I missed a blue. Please hit him. That was slow. Dude, I actually need this. This is, but I'm losing time here. That's trash. Would I rather archive world record or world peace? Oh, achieve. You said archive. Would I rather achieve world record or world peace? I mean, I guess world peace. I mean, that's not something that I can achieve, though. Or that's not anything that any one person can. Even the most rich person in the world, like most powerful person in the world, can't achieve world peace. That's something that's like a group effort of all humanity, right? So that's not really mine to achieve, right? So it's not really a good comparison. But I guess, I mean, I guess I'll pick world peace, I guess. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. It'd be a hell of a Spyro run that chilled Putin. Yeah. It just calmed down all. It just stops all political corruption. A good speed run. That's what I'm doing it for. Doing it for the kids. Dude, oh my fucking god, I suck. What the fuck? I have to just grab it later, I guess? Oh my god, this is terrible. This is actually, wow. I just threw world record. This is so bad. I choked so hard. What the fuck? Please hit him. Oh man, maybe I could have recovered that too and I just fucking choked. So sad. Yeah, that's it. Gonna be like a minute behind. I'll be right back. Yeah, get into the home world at least. BRB. It's always right before bog too, you know what I mean? It's like it's either blowhard or that level or just something like unusual always goes wrong when you're on a decent pace. So like right before it matters, you know? Anyways, be right back. Just peeing. All right, I don't know if Equinox is still here, but they did donate for me to do Nestor Skip again, so I'll do one Nestor Skip attempt, and it's likely gonna fail. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's a fail. There, that you know, I held up my end of the bargain. I tried Nestor Skip. I'm gonna get into doing normal runs though. I did get Nestor Skip for the first time in a run today though, which was cool. But I'm done with that right now. It was funny how little time I saved with it.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Thanks for the good luck, everybody. It's slightly faster, Book. Like, maybe by a couple seconds. But generally speaking, it's really no difference one way or the other. In 120%, it's way faster because you have to talk to Nestor Skip either, or you have to talk to Nestor either way. So if you can do Nestor Skip in 120%, then you skip all of his dialogue, you know? In this category, you just don't collect them anyways, so you're just saving, like... You're exchanging the time it takes to explode one dragon there, which is about 5-6 seconds, with the time it takes to skip Nestor, which is about 5-6 seconds. You know, maybe slightly less. And if you reroute it in such a way to save maybe an additional second or two, then there's that, but it's just it's kind of a non-time save. You're gonna miss world record stream when you're at work? Well, that's all right. I mean, the good news is that like I want anyone who ever is like kind of has that same thought of like, oh, you know, I want to see as many streams as I can because I don't want to miss world record. I totally understand like the FOMO there, but like keep in mind like it's okay. Like, how do I say this? It's so hard for me to say this. Like, the fact that you're here on the runs that aren't world record, that's so much more special to me than that you're here, like, when I do finally get record. When I do get record, that video is going to get saved and you're going to see it. Don't worry, you know? You don't have to be here, like, live to see it, you know? But the fact that you are here and that I'm not getting record, that's what's really keeping my spirits high so that I can get world record. So that's, like, a lot more special, I think. I don't know, is that crazy? It's just one of those things, I guess, like from the player's perspective, it's one thing, and from the viewer's perspective, it's another, you know? From you guys' perspective, it's like, oh, you don't want to miss out, you know? But from my perspective, it's like, I don't care if you're here for world record or not, you know? Like, I'm just glad you're here at all, you know? So, yeah. Like, you know, these videos get saved, right? Like, you can just go, if you miss a stream, you can just go back and watch it. Like, it's not like you're missing anything. The only thing you're missing is having your fucking dumbass chat on the screen there, you know? Like, what's the big deal, you know? Is that really so important? And I say that with all the love and appreciation I can. But some of y'all's chats, man, they need you guys need some work in the IQ department. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, yeah, core? Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. I agree. Hey, thanks, Swamp. That was really sweet of you. $24 rack of Yingling? Dude, cheers. Do I think Spyro is graphically ahead of its time? Yeah, absolutely. This is one of like the only PS1 games that can like render like a far distance. Every other game has like, you know, rendering fog and stuff. Like it was definitely at the time in 1998. It was definitely this game was definitely marketed as like a huge technological advance for its time. About the whole like far level of detail it's called rendering in the distance and stuff. That was a big deal. I think the frame rate this isn't as talked about as much, but I think the consistent frame rate of this game is pretty impressive for its time. I think the minimal loading times are also impressive. Like, you never have to wait more than 10 seconds for any level or, you know, for the entire level transition with the animation and everything, or a dragon or whatever. Like, really, it's more like 6 or 7 seconds at worst, you know, going between levels or whatever. So it's, you know, they keep the action moving pretty respectably in this game. Again, compared to other games of the time, like, you'd fucking go into a new level or something and you gotta sit there for a minute and a half just for it to load, you know? So yeah, I mean, this game is definitely way ahead of its time. It's but at the same time, this game's also a product of its time as well. Like, it's like the fucking classic adventure, action-adventure collectathon, you know, that, like, is just... I feel like this type of game is, like, very... I think considered pretty old school nowadays compared to the types of games people play now. But, you know, it was ahead of its time, but it was also a product of its time, you know? Dude, I fucking pressed X. What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna do one more attempt. Sarah is getting pretty hungry, and I guess kind of I am too. So if this run dies, then I'm just going to go offline and make dinner. Oh, that's why I've been looking at the uptime on my stream. That's why it feels like it hasn't been that long, because I had to stop and restart my stream. So I was like, damn, it's only been 2.5 hours. No, it's been more like 3-ish, 3 to 4. So I've been streaming for a good amount today. What does it say on the YouTube player? Because the YouTube didn't go down. How long have I been streaming for according to YouTube? Gotta be at least like 3 hours, right? Yeah, 3 hours. 35. There you go. Yeah, that's more accurate. Has the day been good to me? It's been I think the attitude and the vibes have been pretty good today. I've had some decent paces, nothing like mind-bendingly good, but I think just my general like freshness and enjoyment with the game is much higher today than it has been in previous days. I'm glad I took the day off yesterday. I've quite enjoyed myself overall in this game and with you guys today. What are vibes? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a very philosophical question. Something that makes us feel a certain way that's not tangible is like a vibe, I suppose. Do I put chili on spaghetti or noodles? No. I know that's like a, what is that, like a Nebraska thing or whatever? Gets hated on a lot. I'd try it. Cincinnati, that's what it is. No, I've never tried it myself. But I am going to be making chili tonight. Usually I do chili with like rice. I like having chili over rice. I like the way the chili gets all up in the rice. Of course, chili with like a baked potato is classic. Marimbra, thank you for the prime. Welcome, welcome. 8 months. Love you. Yeah, believe me, the chili I'm making tonight is going to be better than Skyline. Be rest assured. Out of a fucking can. You know I'll be pooping after this chili? Yeah, you definitely know that. People in Nebraska call soda pop. Yeah, different parts of America do say pop instead of soda. Or Canada as well. Like the more north you go, the more pop is common. People in Texas call all soda Coke. What do I call? I just say soda. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. It's not like a big fucking deal. It's like, you know what people are talking about, you know? It's like getting all fucking like worked up about oh, English people call French fries chips, and they call chips crisps, and they call biscuits scones, and they call cookies biscuits, you know? So it's like if you've never heard about that before, then I can understand where it's like, oh, whoa, that's confusing, but I feel like it's pretty common knowledge now that those are like pretty common linguistic differences, like regional linguistic differences, and the difference between soda, pop, and Coke, I think, is like that as well. So it's not a big deal. Like, doesn't bother me. Roundabout or traffic circle? I mean, those are both like the same thing, right? So, some traffic circles in America are called roundabouts. You know, not every roundabout in America is called a traffic circle. But like a more relevant traffic thing, like what you're talking about, is on-ramps and off-ramps are called slip roads in the UK. You know, aside from like driving on the other side of the road and stuff, that's like another linguistic difference.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I didn't know that until I started using the English vernacular of my Google Maps lady voice. I just like her English accent, but she says slip road instead of on-ramp. Or off-ramp. Pecans or pecans, like, again, that's like another thing where it's like, I just don't care. Like, you can say tomato or tomato, like who cares, you know? That's like really not even worth like delineating in my mind. What's next? Are you gonna ask me if I like pineapple on pizza? Like, how much more like basic of like a talking point can we have here? That is like some of the most basic, like, fucking conversation I've ever seen. You think the British would know how to speak English? I don't agree with that, like, wherever the language originally came from, that's like the definitive way you should say stuff. I'm just not a fan of like telling people they need to say things a certain way or whatever, like, just because that's how you regionally prefer it. Like, it doesn't, like, again, this shit doesn't matter at all, like. I have zero opinions about people calling soda, you know, pop and shit. Like, if you actually give a fuck about that, you're crazy. Yeah, we're playing the classics here talking about this bullshit. Is Spyro playable with a DDR pad? Yeah, I've done a full playthrough. If you look on my YouTube, it's a pretty old video now, but if you look on my video, I've done a full any % playthrough on a DDR pad. It took me about 5.5 hours. I remember by the time I got to Dreamweavers, my legs hurt so bad. I'm still alive. And people are still asking about Pilot. Dude, I know. But hey, you know, like, I said this earlier, I was like, you know, people are gonna ask me the same, like, random ass shit, like, all day, like, thinking that, like, you know, it just reminds me, I think this is kind of like what the lesson is for me as a streamer, answering the same, like, sometimes boring questions over and over. It's okay. First of all, I appreciate you guys, and I will answer all of the questions. But, you know, first of all, if you're wondering why I'm ever, like, sarcastic, like, that's part of where that comes from. Also being frustrated from a game, that's where that comes from. But then, like, also, whoops, I am not paying attention here. I forgot what I was gonna say. Actually, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna add a thought to that, but then my brain died. Is this world record? I don't know. That was a pretty bad dragon touch, though. I'm probably gonna go offline soon, to be honest. These runs are not running, and I kind of feel the pressure of, like, needing to go offline since Sarah is kind of hungry right now, and I've been streaming for a while, so I'll just see what happens on this run, and if it sucks, then I'll just go offline, I think. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is also, it's like, this whole experience about, like, streaming the same game every day and getting asked the same questions every day and whatever. The whole experience, like, reminds me that, like, we don't have, like, original thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, there are no original thoughts. You're only new to something and, you know, compared to somebody else. That's, like, all it is, really. Because one thing that might be a novel idea to you is something that's been asked a million times in my chat, you know what I mean? And vice versa. Something that I have no idea about that I'd be quite interested by is something that to you it's, like, obvious, you know? So there are no like original novel concepts. That whole concept of, like, originality, it's only, like, relatively speaking. It's only original to you because you've never thought of that. But I think the whole concept of originality, it's like a illusion. I think there's a way to skip the credit sequence after Flaming Nasty. Yes. Yeah, Kiwi, I don't know if you've ever, like, watched, like, a 120% run, but I do that. Like, in my record, what I do is, I'm gonna blow your mind right now, okay? I'm just gonna try to describe what happens, okay? So instead of Flaming Nasty, what I do is I skip the credits by bouncing off of Nasty through the roof that has no collision, fly around blind out of bounds, flame him from underneath the stage, and then that way I can fly into the lava after the game takes control away from me when I flame him. So I am able to flame him, collect his gems, and then die and respawn, which skip the credits. I'm not sure if you knew that was a thing or not, but that is how you skip the credits in 120%. You can also, if you don't want to do all that hard, like, gamer shit, you can also just open your disc tray after starting the credits, and then they will deload, saving you about 1.5 minutes off of the entire credits if you were to watch them all. So yeah. I don't know, maybe that question was, like, bait? I'm not sure. It's hard for me to tell. You were joking. Yeah, it was bait. Yeah, dude, it's hard for me to tell, Kiwi. I'm sorry. Like, I wish I could say I had a good sense of humor, but, like, you gotta understand that people ask that basic of questions to me. Like, I can't just, like, assume that, like, everyone knows that shit. So yeah, you pranked me, you know? Don't expect that if you ask something super, like, obvious in my chat that I'll be like, ah ha ha, clearly you know better. No. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, the biggest benefit of the doubt ever. Yeah, I guess got him. I mean, I guess I'm the fucking idiot. It is embarrassing for me because it's like, I'm supposed to, like, know whether people, like, know better or not and be able to tell whether they're joking with me, but I just don't have, like, the mental capacity for that when I'm, like, trying to play, you know? Like, in order to catch that joke, I have to be like, okay, Kiwi has been watching speedruns for a good amount of time, so surely they know. Or maybe they do speedruns, so surely they know. And that's like, I'm not thinking that deeply about it, you know what I'm saying? That's a big ask of me to read between the lines, I feel like. I don't know, am I crazy? I should probably go offline soon. What made me decide on Spyro when you were choosing a game to spend my time on learning inside and out? You know, like, when I first got into this game, it wasn't like it was my life's calling or anything. Like, now it is. Like, if you just watch me now, you're thinking like, oh man, like, he devoted all this time and really made it his life's goal and all that. But when I just got into this game, it was just for many years, it was just a hobby. It was just something like I learned in like my last period class of high school. It was just like a free period basically, and I'd just watch this video while stoned, you know, and just fucking go home and go practice, and you know, and then I move on with my day and go do something else, go eat food and then chill out, you know. So yeah, so like, to answer your question, what made me decide on Spyro to start learning it was I wanted to speedrun a game. This was 2013. I wanted to speedrun a game, but before I committed to Mario 64, which was the run I was mostly watching at the time, before committing to Mario 64, I was like, let me look through my PlayStation collection and see if there's something a little bit more obscure that isn't as established of a game that I might want to try. And Spyro, you know, stood out to me as like a good choice. And that hunch that I had before ever speedrunning this game turned out to be a really good hunch, because I really like speedrunning this game. And I'm still interested by it after all these years, so. It was just a hunch that I had back then, you know, looking through my collection and being like, what do I want to play? What do I like? What's nostalgic? What could I dump a lot of time into learning and get? What would be fun to get better at, to try to optimize the mechanics of? And, you know, I can't know, like, you know, until I try it, but, you know, you have a hunch when you see a game and you're like, oh, this would be cool to speedrun, you know? For whatever reason. That's how I felt when I saw this game in my booklet of CDs back then. So that's just that. Do I believe in destiny? I mean, like, you have to kind of clarify what you mean by that, by destiny. Like, are you saying that your path is like predetermined type of thing, or are you saying that like if you devote yourself to something, you'll eventually achieve your dreams? I feel like there's a lot of like ways that like that question can go. So if you want to clarify that more, go ahead. But the short answer is I don't believe that all things are predetermined. I think that you can change and make things happen that are impossible, and also completely take an entirely different route in life and do a 180. I don't believe that you're ever beholden to any fate or destiny. But maybe that's not what you were asking. Do I have a favorite Spyro mod? Yeah, I mean, I like the Gem Shuffler. That was fun. I like the fucking Chinese localization mod that makes the balloonist say that he'll suck his own dick on stream. You talking about Destiny, the video game? Dude, Destiny was a fucking banger for its time, honestly. Even though that game was half-baked as hell and ruined with microtransactions, it was still a fucking fun vibe to get stoned and play with your friends online. Got kind of boring quick for me, though. Is there a video? Yeah, look up like the weirdest Spyro mod. I have like a video on it. Some things don't happen by accident. I mean, I definitely didn't become a Spyro speedrunner by accident. This was like my choice. And like you're saying that hunch can change your life. What if I didn't listen to it? Well, I mean, I'd probably still be living a happy life. It's not like the kind of the insinuation of that message is that I would be worse off if I didn't follow my gut or whatever, or follow my heart. But you know, like you don't know that. You don't know that like if I never speedran this game, what I would be. I don't. So who am I to like fucking say, like talk about that? Like probably I'd be less happy. I mean, I'll give you that, but I don't fucking know. I don't know what like a parallel universe holds. type of shit. So yeah, I definitely don't like ascribe to any of this like destiny, fate bullshit. I think you create fate. I think the more you are centered on something, the more disciplined you are with something, you know, doing the impossible just only, it goes from being a question to a matter of time. And that's how it is with me in all of my speedrun grinds. It's not a question if I'll get a 36, it's just a question when I'll get a 36. Because I'm never gonna quit until I do. So if you want to call that destiny or fate, I mean that's self-made, you know. That's a real. That's like I created that, you know. It's no universe. Or in other words, like I'm tempting the universe. I'm making so the universe eventually will have to give in, you know. I'm making the universe an offer it can't refuse, you know. I definitely believe that you can tempt fate, you know. But I don't believe that, like, you know, your path is determined by fate or destiny or whatever. You create that for yourself. That's what I believe. Do I think there's Rule 34 between Sparks and Moneybags? Guys, I need to go offline, to be honest with you. Like, Sarah is hungry. She wants food. I would love to just keep grinding this, like, all night, but I think I'm, like, not really getting anywhere right now. I think I need to call it a day, to be honest with you. But thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm gonna find someone to raid here in just a moment, but I love you guys very much. I'm gonna go hang out in Shemp for a sec. See who's online. Nova. I'll raid Shemp. Dude, he's running Spyro on Dreamcast? What the fuck? Ow. What's for dinner? I'm making burgers and chili. You never know when he streams? Who, me? You guys, you talking about me? You can know whenever I'm streaming if you join my Discord. I have, like, you can give yourself the notification squad role in there, and then you'll get pinged anytime I go live. Anyways, guys, have a great night. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I hope you all have a beautiful day. I actually had quite, despite not getting any really good runs today, I quite had fun, so I hope you guys did too, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a beautiful evening. Mwah.